Okay, all right. We should be good. We should be loud. No. Hello, hello, hello. Um, wait, where's my oh, no, no, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. So wait a moment. Why isn't my capture card working? Hold on. First, let me get the timer up. Timer. Hold on. Hold the moment. Oh, wait. There we go. And then we do one of those. Then we do one of these. Some of that. I'm a little extra zoomed in. There shouldn't be any lag too. Give me a second to just get fully situated. Okay. The camera's moving. Nice. Nice. I'll address everything in a second. What time are we at? 7 minutes? Okay. I'll remember that for the timestamps. The lighting is the only thing that's really messed up at the moment, but that is something I will take care of another day. Oh no. Wait, what? Okay. That was spooky. TCB. Why is my I'll explain something in a second. It's really funny. My my friend is super considerate and he doesn't need to be that cautious of my current situation, but he's being extra quiet because I'm streaming. And I told him, I was like, you could make sounds. And like he just walked, it's like open and close the door, and I could hear him like he's like being extra quiet so that he doesn't disrupt the stream. And I was like, wait, no, like you could be loud. If anything, that's content, you know? All right, there we go. Let me give me a second to put this down here. So we have the thing. Say hi to your considerate friend, Par. I will, Mary Tail. I'll explain everything in a second. Let me just get this situated. And then we can do one of these. Wait, shift? There we go, shift. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. And then we do some of this. Wait a second, everything is moving and we're not lagging. Wait, what is happening? My computer just needed like a vacation, and that's technically what I gave it, which is awesome. Oh my god. My computer's been begging for paid time off. It'll only tolerate quietness. Monoman, what's up? C Cosmic, what's up? Vero, Bry, Steve Urkel. Question, y'all think Luffy could squeeze out a new form? Yeah. Wait, no break week next week? I have no idea yet. Let me just pause these things to make sure there's no like lag later on. Yeah, so we're not lagging. Everything on the screen is moving right now. Usually I've had to pause it, but anyways, the only thing that's not currently not working, but like I need to set up is new lighting. You guys probably can't tell. Let me see if you guys, there's like a window here. I'm in a new place. Oh, my mic was peaking right there. Okay. What's it called? I'm at a new place right now. So for the last like 4 days, 3 days, I was kind of like in between places, which is why videos haven't been made. some life stuff happened, and essentially, I mean, it's not nothing crazy, but I got my whole setup. My whole setup is in this new place right now, pretty much. One upside is I have fiber internet, which this house had fiber internet, but they were being throttled by a Cat 5e cable, which I rerouted. I fixed up their network so that their everything is awesome, and got some high tech things going on here. But yeah, I'm here now. I'm glad I was able to make this stream. I know I was gonna do the monsters reaction on Tuesday. I think, yeah, I said Tuesday, but obviously my computer wasn't even set up on Tuesday. But here we are. So I'll probably do the monsters reaction maybe like tomorrow night or Saturday in the morning, and then we'll One Piece watch parties. We've been doing the new Egghead episodes every Saturday without fail for 2024, ever since Egghead, and we're gonna keep that tradition all throughout the year. Gonna make sure of it, and I'm going to try my best to maintain that even past my tentative surgery, which we don't have a date yet, but I did mention before that I most likely am getting surgery for my thyroid cancer. Well, not thyroid cancer anymore, it's just cancer at this point. But and then I mentioned that, I forget if I mentioned it on stream, on these streams. I don't think I have been, but the date's coming closer, so I'll be more vocal in updating you guys about that whole scenario. But the radiation part of it, I won't be able to be with my son for, like, they say, like 10 to 14 days, but last time I went through this, I had a radiation, I think it's called a Geiger meter. I had that, and I tested out how radioactive I was up until like a month, and there was still residual radiation. So I'm gonna take precautions and be at like, my son will be in one house, I'll be in this place, and so considering that will be coming up probably in 2 or 3 months, or like 2-ish months now, I'm going to have to stream here in my friend's place, because my considerate friend offered me their place so that I don't, like, expose my son, and then they don't, like, it's a place where I don't get exposed. Plus, it's really ideal for me. So shout out to my considerate friend. I'm at my best friend's place, and yeah, and I told him I was streaming today, and he's like tiptoeing. I'm like, I have like a noise suppression, I have like all these things, and he's just like quietly closing the door. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'll keep you guys updated through all that when it comes up. Basically, when I get the date, that's kind of tell them that your viewers are cool about sound. Yeah. Sorry about that. Eventually. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. W Par's friend. Yeah. W Par's friend. Yeah. Fuck cancer. But Virus 323, thank you for the 9 months membership. Best of luck for your surgery. Wish you the best. Yeah, so I explained it a little bit on my Twitch streams, but I knew for a while that all this was gonna happen about like 6 months ago. I saw one of my scans, I read it, and I was like anticipating basically saying that I'm pretty sure the doctor's gonna tell me that I need surgery, and that was the case about like 3 months ago. They kind of confirmed. We're gonna get more info later on, but yeah, and I'll again, but the main thing is I haven't been telling like outright, because up until now it's still like tentative, but like next month we're probably gonna lock in a date and then move forward, and then that's when I'll have like a stream and I'll tell you guys, because it's like maybe I won't be able to stream every single week, maybe I have to take like probably like 2 weeks. It all depends on my voice. That's the main concern. That's the main concern, is that the surgery, I might lose my voice from the surgery, like completely. And that is kind of the current main concern. There are other concerns, but I could have had surgery for the last like 5 years, but it's a longer conversation, but I've been stalling it because the main risk of the surgery is losing my voice either partially or entirely. And that is something no competent doctor will ever guarantee you, because they can never know how sensitive of a situation is. But good news is my vocal cords are very strong, according to all the surgeons I've seen. And then the surgeon who actually did my surgery last time, he saw me in a way no one has seen me. He's seen the insides. He's seen the ParVision inside and out. You know what I mean? Forever or temporarily? It'd be forever if I lost my voice. Your voice will live forever part? Yeah, through the videos and streams. I guess we'd be forced to listen to AI voice if so. I'm gonna pray for you, Par. We love you, love you, man. You have helped me so much. Appreciate that, sword egg. The voice thing would be forever unless we like discover how to like revitalize nerve. Oh wait, what? Why is oh my god. I was like wondering why my camera was so hard to connect to my computer. It's because it's not connected to my computer just yet. Wow. Okay, wait, I don't even need to connect it to my computer then if it's working so flawlessly. Wait a second. Wait a darn tootin', rootin', scootin'. Let's do that. Close. All right. Wow. Yo, the internet here is crazy good. There's no lag. It's instant. That's crazy. Ben Sapp, I've also discussed so in this is my Shaka moment, 2 years ago, when I got my, not 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, when I first started ParVision, and I had my like first like amount of YouTube money, the first thing I did was in anticipation for a surgery, which at that point doctors were like, you don't really need, not you don't really need, but on your current pathway, you don't really need, we don't have to worry about this, right? But obviously, I had my intuition, the ParVision, and the ParVision told me back then that I probably had cancer in my lungs, and then that I turned out to be correct. And so now, because it metastasized to my lungs, that's why we would need the surgery. But anyways, to my first like YouTube money, I commissioned a VTube thing, so that if I ever needed surgery down the line, I could, there's a VTube version of me that I tested out 2 years ago. I would get it updated for sure, but it's there. It's not it's accurate, but it's not like the highest quality. So it's pretty sick. And then as far as you said, the AI voice and AI stuff, there's a surprise coming out. I just want to fine tune things and be considerate of like how to use AI tech. But in my hiatus, the 4 month, well now at this point like 5-6 months of hiatus, I learned like Linux and I learned how to do server stuff. And so I've been teasing about this, but I'll just announce it now. In the Discord very soon, it's already operational. It's just that all this moving stuff, I had to take it down for a little bit. In the Discord, if you guys ever used Midjourney, I developed a backend version of Midjourney, kind of, it's not Midjourney, but AI stuff, so that you guys can prompt anime pictures specifically for One Piece. And so a few of my mods have been testing it out. It'll be up again this week, and then it's gonna first launched to higher tier members on YouTube across the board and like Twitch and Patreon and all that stuff, you have to connect your account to Discord, and then I can give you access to it. And then slowly, once I do the beta testing, it'll be released for general members. And then I will do a free access for all of anybody who's in my Discord for a week or two, so I can fine tune some things. Obviously, there's a lot of rules and stipulations, and we're gonna be strict on like certain things like that. But most of it's completed, and one of the fun aspects that I'll explain is that it's going to be. If you guys notice, I tested something on my last video, the booty video. There was some AI generated things in there. It's not like fully AI generated, but there's an aesthetic thing that I'm testing where each video will have its own like aesthetic art. So in the booty video, you saw there was ink painting in there. That's like completely, that has nothing, all like, what's it called, like copyright stuff and artist permissions. Like I'm only using those kinds of things because on the back end you can talk to the artists who develop these things. But anyways, so each video moving forward for like the Kainu video that's coming out, there's I'm gonna use a paper kind of style, and then there's another one that's coming out. It's there's like a forest aesthetic. And so each month, or when the video releases in the server, it'll have that same formatting that I did. And so you guys can generate pictures like that. So it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Yeah, 3Day has done it and or has tested it out. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so hearing you refer to it as the booty video is hilarious. Yeah, it's a solid one. Camera movements are cool, but unsettling at the same time. Yeah, it's so right now, like I'm gonna face this way to do my reactions now because like the laptop's here, but that's the other part. I have to figure out which way I want my setup. My very generous, considerate friend gave me his giant monitor, so I have 2 giant monitors now, and that's awesome. But yeah, so let me just read through some of these. Oh wow, you 51% think that it's gonna be over an hour reading. That's so low. Okay. All right, that's awesome. Let me read through some of these the memberships, and then we'll hop into the chapter reaction. I will yeah, obviously all the stuff that I just mentioned, I will when everything's more slated out, I will let you guys know. It's just I've been feeling bad, like I haven't said anything for the last few months because it's all been like nebulous, but now it's starting to become more real. And as the time is crunching, the stress is accumulating, and so just been trying to be a little transparent so you guys understand. But yeah, Alejandro Solis, 2 months visionary, says we need more VTubers that cover One Piece. Hashtag Gen 5 Hollow. Yeah, honestly, with the new meta with One Piece, holograms, hologram par is gonna be a thing. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna play Pal. Pal World is interesting. There's a lot of controversy, but I am the type to at least try things out. I know Sai played Pal World. I just I'll check it out, but I don't know if I'll have the time to stream it. It would have been Tuesdays, but now that I'm in this new place, I have to get some things ready. Oh yeah, and then if some of you guys, I mentioned earlier, I was purposely gaining weight. I was purposely gaining weight in anticipation of the surgery, and now I'm gonna start doing like all the exercises here. It's a lot easier to exercise here, so I'm gonna get as fit as possible, maintaining a little bit of that dad bod. Yeah, because last time I did the surgery, I lost a lot of weight, and having fat reserves is really good for surgery, to a certain extent. But yeah, Jason Tarantino with the 18 months visionary. Woo, that is crazy. Like the stream, thank you, Jason. Thank you, I appreciate you. Let me check the chat and then we'll hop into the thing. Over under 45 minutes? Damn. It'll be fine, my G. In which stage is the cancer? So technically, this is an interesting thing about thyroid cancer. There's essentially like two, it's weird, but there's for under 30, which docks my age a little bit, but originally when I got diagnosed, I was already technically what they would essentially consider stage 4, but like the reason why is because when you're younger, they kind of like with thyroid cancer, it's kind of like it either metastasized or it didn't, and mine was already metastasized. But there is a separation between mine was locally at first, but now it's lung also. So it is what it is. It's like they don't use the same staging for above like 50 or something like that for thyroid cancer from memory. So, but none of that really means much for my situation other than the specificities of like where everything is, which obviously, if any of you guys watched my my origin video, so a long time ago I made a ParVision origins video where I talk about this a little bit. I talk about my cancer in like a small 6-minute video. I think it's still public, but yeah, it's all there. And if you guys want to hear more, but obviously I'll have a stream to address this. I won't post it on this channel just because like I also don't want this channel to become like a not like, how do I say this, like a life update thing, you know? I'll post that on my second channel. Eventually this channel will become more personal, but anyways, prayer party, you'll get through it. Thank you, Prof. Oh wow, Prophet, crazy. First brown VTuber, bro, making history. There's no way I'm the first brown one, okay? Wish you best of luck, G, heads up. Thank you, D. Sad that you're not using cranes and heavy machinery today. Par signed a contract with Hollow Live. What is Hollow Live? It must be a shark VTuber. I could do the shark thing right now, May Green. I could do it right now. Hope surgery goes well. Appreciate it. No matter what happens, Par, change the One Piece community for the better. Benner, dude, thank you. It's a lot of, means a lot. Workout, man. You aren't losing the voice or anything. I'm speaking fully positive about this. Thank you, Casuals Matter. That's the single man Wi-Fi. Hey. Dan Wee 12J. I'm gonna say Dan Wee. I like Dan Wee. I like, maybe you want to pronounce it a different way. Let me know. But promise you, Luffy and Zoro sandbagging. Interesting. We'll be here regardless. Appreciate you. I'm just gonna read through the chat since a lot of you guys wrote stuff, and then we'll get to the thing. 50/50 podcast in the metaverse. Yeah, I could get Sai on that. Sai already knows. I told Sai a while ago about all this. It was funny. We actually on the 50/50, I went in depth a little bit on the thing. I forget. Oh yeah, it was the episode. It was like the most recent one where we said we both ranted because Sai's going through some crazy shit. But it sounds like he has he got some things figured out. Mary Tale says, hope for the best, Par. Your voice is very easy to listen to, like a fun friend radio voice. Hey, that means a lot. That was like, I was always self-conscious about my voice, but then all my surgeons were like, yo, your voice is really nice. I was like, what the hell? Keep it in the pants, bro. No, I'm joking. They didn't like that, but short chapter. Power World time. Power World is cracked. Oh no, some of you guys are already Power World fiends. That sounds crazy. Origin video is one of the first videos you watched through day. Yeah, I remember we talked a lot about it. When's the surgery? We'll send you our energy on that day. I'm not sure yet, Trevor. I got the next month is when like I have to do a little bit more planning. Just improvise. Oh, that's a fun pun. I like that, G. Train like Captain America, Par. Yeah, that's the plan. Par is 46. Exactly. if I was 46, a lot more of my life would make sense. You know, like I have a kid, I'm married, I have, unfortunately, I have cancer. You know, like I had weird, like all regards, I have a clean bill of health. Like it's crazy. But then there's just like these random like what? Like it's so funny when obviously there are young people with cancer, but most of my doctor's offices, they deal with old people. So when the receptionist is like, hey, when's your birthday? And then I say it, they're like, wait, what? You mean you're not 60? Wait, what? You know, it's pretty funny. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna call Chop. You'll be good. Thanks, Doc. Yeah, if Chopper can solve it, right? He'll give me a mushroom. So mad YouTube got rid of the channels tab. Wait, what? What channels tab? Oh, for the second channels? Yeah, yeah. It's linked on the main page though. Par feels like the godfather of One Piece community sometimes. The theories, the emotions, the community. He's Peel Man? Wait, what's it? Or is it Real Man? Peel Man? I don't know the peel part, but I appreciate that, Trevor. Doran, wishing you the best, man. You're a strong dude. I appreciate that, Doran. Yo, Par, how many streamers were covered in goo after this? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know yet. Yanko Commander, $5 super chat says, glad you're so positive, brother. There's plenty to be hopeful for. I work in oncology, and we've done a lot of advances in the field since 2020. Yes. That is so my diagnosis is 2018. So technically I'm past the 5-year mark, and we're gonna lock in that 5-year with this surgery. Where am I from? New York. And after my cancer stuff, I've been following like basically all the pharmaceutical companies on most of the developments in and outside of my diagnosis. So that's awesome. And also shout out, I just want to shout out, not gonna say the full name, but Nick, family medicine doctor. I believe now you'll be graduating soon. So you said you're in the fourth year of residency, if I'm not mistaken. But I appreciate the message you sent me. I got it. I read it. I'll respond as soon as I can. But appreciate you, Nick. You said you watch these streams, so hopefully that reaches you. It was a heartfelt message. Did you already pick out your necklace that we bought? No, I didn't pick it out. We'll talk about that though. Never listened to a voice as unique as yours. Hey, that's solid, Chin. That's a appreciate that. Par with the whitebeard nurses. That's a funny thing. We were talking about something similar last night. My wife brought something up, and it's funny. Aim for par. Yo, these are some good puns. I like it. I'll check it out, DB. I'll check it out. Mushroom is crazy. Not the mushroom. We're gonna need Minuteman side to give us updates. Yeah. I wish Par was my dad, Alejandro. That means a lot. Hamaji with the 1-month sub, visionary. Appreciate you. Praying for your recovery and longevity, Par. Thank you. Thank you. Why doesn't it YouTube let me heart these messages? What the, I mean, like if I can heart the super chats, why can't I heart the membership things? Can I? What is up with that? YouTube needs to get checked. Hello? Yeah, I'm caught up now. So 3-day with the 20 months ultimate visionary. You need to be 3-day. Hopefully you have a speedy recovery. Thank you so much. Sending good vibes and love your way, Par, for you and your family. Special thanks to you, to your good friend. Yeah, I'm super grateful to him and his wife. ParVision transcends time itself. Thought you're Turkish. No, I get a lot of, growing up, I got a lot of Turkish and Greek, though. A lot of people thought I was. Nolan, thank you. Appreciate you. Some of the toughest times in my life, your streams. I've been going through some of the toughest times in my life, and your streams and videos just help me get through my day. Jeremiah, thank you. Hopefully the toughest times start becoming a thing of the past. I forgot, there was a really good quote, like a motivational quote that I heard recently. And I remember hearing, I was like, damn, I'm gonna use that on stream one day, and then I completely forgot. But it would have been applicable here. So it went something along the lines of I think it's from everything, everywhere, all at once. It was something like, damn, like I mean, it's a cliche at the end of the day. It's like if this is the bottom, then we're looking up, something like that. So, I tried Jeremiah. Not knowing American, they probably gave you Alpha as nurse. Oh my god, no. No, do I think I've told this story before. I'll tell it another time. We're gonna get into the chapter reaction very soon, like in a minute. But all my nurses in my first surgery were literally like vote like I remember I told my wife, I was like, is this for real right now? Like you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? Like it was crazy. Every single nurse was, and the worst, not the worst part, but I very quickly had to get over like, comfortability being nude and stuff like that because after surgery you have a catheter, and one of the nurses, she had to monitor my pee, and fun fact, we discovered that that my bladder, not even peak, I can hold 2 liters of liquids, no issue. I was telling them like, hey, listen, like I'm fine. They're like, you haven't peed in a day, and I'm like, I can go another day. And then they were like, no, that's not protocol. And I was like, please just give me more time. And then she's like, all right, but I'm gonna ultrasound your bladder. And then she saw my bladder and was like, wait, what? And then we drained it, and it was 2 liters. And she was like, and I was just like, this is cake. And she's like, are you like a World War II vet? Like what's happening? Like were you like unable to pee? And I was like, I'm young. And so yeah, and then I had to get over the very attractive nurses all monitoring every single. I was like, this nurse's shift is done. And then another, I was like, oh my god, they're all One Piece characters. It's crazy. um it was wild. That's why the One Piece the body type doesn't phase me, because all my nurses were just straight up crazy. Anyways, who brought up Alpha? Who did that? Who did this? Was that Chin? Oh my god, it was Chin. um it is Poop Lover. It is Poop Lover. Okay, let me catch up now. Yes, I can hold that much pee, Dan. Trent Money, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll tell the story about the nurses another day. It's a funny story. The first nurse, I thought I was gonna die, but then the other nurses, I was like, oh my god. It's not something to brag about. Yeah, my wife gets mad at me about that whole thing. The Almighty Pizza with a $5 super chat says, like the stream part, thank you for all your long streams, VODs. Nothing makes work go by so quick. Hope recovery goes well. Are you using THC post chemo? It's not like required, but last time I went through the surgery, and I took the pain meds only to sleep, but like I recovered much faster off of the pain meds, so I just didn't take my pain meds, and I just kind of trucked through it. The main thing about the surgery is you learn very quickly how important your neck is, because most people can't see it on the camera, and especially right now with this lighting, but I have a scar from here to here, which is why my logo, some of my logos you'll see, I asked them to put a scar there. But yeah, it is an insane amount when you're like you realize you can't walk like without the neck stability, because your head is so heavy. So if your neck doesn't work, you're literally gonna topple over, and it's crazy. It's so crazy. I was like, oh my god, the neck is really useful. Um, anyways. Alejandro $2 super chat says, "Yo, without doxing, send me the hospital name." I've mentioned it before. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up another time. But yeah. Yeah, because originally I had my surgery done at MSK. I still got treatment there, but I'm still getting treatment there. But I have another hospital. I have two hospitals, both of which are the best hospitals in the world for thyroid cancer. But Par is the man marked by flames. Facts. Par, aren't you married? I am. 40 minutes in. All right, Kelvin, we're here. We're starting. Fluxy, shout out to your mom. It is a remarkable thing, the amount of cancers that women are exposed to over men, as far as just with estrogen is a crazy hormone. It's crazy. No, you don't have to say sorry, Kelvin. You don't have to say sorry. You're right. You're right. But it's also, I'm going to put the timestamp in that this is when the chapter discussion starts. So, as you guys, your real name probably isn't ParVision. It is though. I'm actually not joking. It is. I tell people when I see them at cons, I told everybody at the con, I was like, yeah, you could just call me Par. That's my real name. Like ParVision is my real name. I'm not even memeing. It basically is. My name is there, which I've mentioned some places in secret. The special stream though, 11:05. So with that, guys, we are gonna start chapter 11:05, titled "The Height of Folly." I'll click on it. We'll get started. I'm gonna start the timer in a little bit. I just want to thank you guys for all the support, the patience, the time. That is everything that we talked about prior. Is a little bit into the reasons why I took this longer break in terms of making videos. There was a lot of stress. I had to line a lot of things up, a lot of planning, a lot of pills, metaphorically, that I had to swallow as far as like how life is gonna go. So, with that, guys, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all the support. And what's it called? Yeah, chapter 11:05. We are here. We are ready. Time. The knock. I don't know why I'm putting the headphones in. Sai's not here yet. But yeah. So the knock up stream. Time to get knocked up by the Oda. If you guys are just tuning into this section of it, I'm in a new place, so bear with me if there shouldn't be any lag. So far, we've been really great on lag. That's something I was actually testing during the 40 minutes ish that we're starting up. No frames dropped, no bit rate skipping. The YouTube and Twitch have been like, hey, oh, your stream's perfect. And that's thanks to the new gigabyte internet we have here. The main thing that I'll fix next time around is lighting. And there might be a little bit of reverb that I will, I'm going to start soundproofing this room in an aesthetic way. And yeah, so let's get this timer started. Yeah, let's get into the chapter. Let me sip on some water real quick. A lot of talking. Bro, is the camera following your face? It is. It is following my face. Only something you could only find on with the ParVision. I'm giving you guys a little bit of the vision, you know? All right, we're started. We have 53% of the people saying it'll take me over an hour, this is the closest the vote has ever been. Let's see why you guys are saying that. The height of folly. Folly? Is it folly or folly? Oh, and just if you guys are new here, tuning in when I read, I try my best not to read the chat so I don't get spoiled. Chat does a really good job of not spoiling me prior, but I get it when you guys are excited. Sometimes certain things get spoiled, and That being said, the only time I really do look at chat is if something really absurd happens. Oh my god. This is actually... Oh, wait, I need the red filter. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Wait a second. Where's my... There we go. Red filter. Okay, well, let me zoom. Oh, 33% is too little. There we go. There we go. That's the normal size. Mr. Bashir, there's so many Carrot fans that are... Yo, when was Carrot this... I know we call this the knockup stream, but Carrot is well endowed. Oda made sure of that one. Cover request by Oda Mania's big brother. Okay. Can we be for real right now? Is that real? Is that real? Hold on, I think the lighting will be better if I just sit back. Then at least the lighting will hit me and it's not like really, really weird. I do have to stretch a little bit, but have I not been saying that Oda makes up these chapter names? Now we find out that either Oda's memeing or Oda has a big brother that requested this, which Oda outed his big brother. We know what that means. Carrot insisting someone taste test her stew. Kelvin, I'm not a furry, but yo, I know for a fact I'm about to end this poll and ask how many people want to taste test Carrot stew. That is crazy. Oda knows what he's doing, dude. He's milking. Those names aren't real. That's what I'm saying. Oda's requesting Oda these days. That's what I'm saying. I've been saying this at the end of last year. I was saying, like, I'm telling you guys, watch out. Oda's gonna start just putting out his own cover stories, and he's gonna use whatever names possible. And everyone is like, Par, you're looking too into it, blah blah. You're making stuff up. No, this is literally like, come on. This is Carrot insisting someone taste test her stew is crazy. And then you got a literal dog. You got a dog. Like, this is the fandom, dude. This guy drooling over Carrot. This is the metaphor. Oh my god. Oh no. A sword cutting the... No one cuts carrots like that. Is this not do you guys see what I'm looking at right now? Oh, the parrot's covering it. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see what I'm looking at right now? Like, there's a knife stabbed right through the carrot. That's crazy. Do you guys see what we're looking at? That's wild. That means that Carrot gonna die. Let's go. Mihawk victim? Are you Inu or Neko in this cover? I do like taste testing. I do like that, but I also like being lazy and sitting on my butt in the back, you know? Neko kind of got the best view, right? No, Inu got a good view, but like, this is incredible right here, right where the screen is at. Right, guys? I swear if like Twitch or YouTube makes this the thumbnail, my viewership will increase immensely. Carrot is a sword confirmed. Oh no. Oh no. That's wild. Also, bunnies don't have that fluffy of a tail. She definitely got a tail job. She went to Brazil, guys. Carrot went to Brazil 100% to get a tail lift. There's no bunnies don't have the fluffy of a tail. Let's be for real, okay? Damn, they ate a bunch too. They really ate a lot of carrot stew. That's crazy. That is crazy. Anyways, yeah. Oda's note. I went to Jump's New Year party. Brazilian tail lift. The legs don't match. She went to Miami. Damn. We have plastic surgeons in here. Why Brazil? Because Brazil is the king of, you know, they know what the derriere is supposed to look like, right? That's the main thing about like the plastic surgery. Maybe people should go to the country where it's naturally there so people know what it should look like. That's why people get the lift there, because Brazilians are well endowed, you know what I mean? Very well endowed. So I've heard, allegedly. Allegedly. I went to Jump's New Year's party. Everyone is in great spirits. I'm feeling super pumped now. Let's give it our best. Oda. All right. He didn't see the thing about Jump's New Year's parties is that this is where Oda has met literally everyone. He met Horikoshi there, My Hero's thing, and Kishimoto. In interviews, I'm pretty sure he met both of them, Kishimoto and Horikoshi said that the first time they really met Oda was at the New Year's party. This, not the same New Year's party, but Jump's New Year's party. So yeah, he met JJK's author. I always mispronounce his name. That's why I said JJK's author. Par's a passport, bro? No. Par's a man of culture after all. I'm from Brazil. We love the booty. See, Leo Legendario. Leo Legendario out here spitting facts. That's crazy. I love that name. That's a dope name. I'm going to tell my wife about that name. Par's about to spend an hour on the cover. The poll is cooked. No way. The poll went up after the cover story. I only spent 5 minutes on it. Okay, 7 minutes into the reading, we are starting the chapter, okay? All right? I don't want any complaints. Prepare for a full fleet bombardment. Justice is blind? Okay. Just reiterating to everybody, this is not written by Oda. This is not written by anyone at Shueisha. This is written by a detached Shonen Jump editor that is trying to market One Piece to people who buy Shonen Jump and read through all the Shonen Jump things. And so when someone sees the first page, they're like, justice is blind. Let me read this. That's what this is for, because this dude has the wrong admiral. This guy, the wrong admiral is Fujitora is not here. It should be like justice is, I don't know, lazy. Justice kills everyone. I don't know. But like, anyways, all Marines are to return to their vessels immediately. Who is saying this? Is some random dude on the ship? What just happened in the center of town? Hell if I know. Just do as you're told. See, this line right here is the entire problem of the hierarchy, right? Kobe would never just do as you're told. In fact, he demonstrated why just doing as you're told is the issue. Saint Saturn. Isn't this disrespectful? Aren't you supposed to say Saint J Garcia Saturn, Your Highness? Like, is it Saint? She's on a. Is this not? Also, Admiral Borsellino. Why is Doll on first name? Whoa, wait. Shouldn't she be calling him Kizaru? Doll is out here exposing that she's on a first name, like she's on a familiar name basis with yeah, Doll got that pass. That's crazy. I don't blame them. Doll stock's down? Wait, why? Damn, Doll's looking pretty good though. Come on, guys. Come on. Oda cares about Doll. Look at the eye detail. Oda wants us to fall in love with Doll for sure. As far as like sentimental, and that worries me because I feel like when Oda does this to a female character, that means that her story is either going to be crazy or, which I mean, first name basis with Saint Saturn. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I feel like her calling him Saint Saturn is wild because she's a vice admiral. No, so the vice admirals can know their names. Like they're not just Gorosei, sir. You know, that's interesting. But like, either her past is crazy or her future is crazy. So I'm worried. One of ParVision's nurses must have, yeah, no, actually, legit. I'm not even kidding. But it's Doll's, the nurse that looked like Doll was not a good thing. The first nurse, that nurse scared me. I woke up terrified. Whew. But easily could have been a good nurse. The first nurse, I shit you not, I thought I was hallucinating. My first nurse when I woke up had fake nails. I'm not saying that's like, oh, nurses can't have that, but that's not a thing that like ICU or PICU or which I was like in the super intensive care unit first. And yeah, they had fake nails. And I was like, wait, that's not allowed. And I asked my wife, I was like, she's wearing like, because it's not sanitary. And yeah, there was a IC, I got moved to the ICU afterwards, but there was another one first, like the first one. Yeah, unsanitary nails. Yeah, I forget what there was a letter before it, like the NICU is for babies, neonatal, whatever, intensive care, right? But then there's another one for, I forget what I was in, but yeah. Anyways. Kizaru and I shall remain on. Hold on. I just need to see something. Can I? I'm sorry. I just want to see. I think it's 1095. Where is it? Okay. This is rather sluggish work by your standards, Kizaru. I'm sorry. I failed you, and I don't think I'll be mobile anytime soon. I think I can understand why. Let us see. Strong right. I see. Blah 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 blah. Does he say anything interesting? It's just funny. Kizaru and I shall remain on the island is funny because he like showed up. He's like, I got this. You know what I mean? He showed up like, don't worry. And then after like Kuma smacked him a little bit, he's like, hold on, Kizaru, hold on, buddy. I'm glad you're back up. Like, begin the barrage as soon as possible. That's what he's saying. That's so wild. What? But go. Yes, sir. Oh my God, she is sweating a storm. She is sweating a storm. You can really see the sweat drops in there, all over the place. Anyways, also this is really interesting shading by Oda. We didn't need the depth perception with this like random glare. Also, as far as depth perception go, this glare does not make sense. Like if I'm thinking about how it refracts light, that doesn't make sense. This one does. Trevor, are you still in the chat? I know Trevor here is an artist too, who's really good with lighting. This one's random, right? This one makes no sense. You have no wait, what do you mean? I'm just I mean, are we not analyzing the chapter? I mean, like hey, like we could look into Kizaru's lips. Look how fine those lips are. Sweat skin. Par stand up. I actually can't, right? Actually, I can, but like the problem is the ParVision that I give you guys, it follows my face. So also a mom, one of my viewers, the entire family watches together, and the mom scolded me about pants checks. So unfortunately, you know, Oda was right. Oda said in the SBS that moms are anti-adventure. So apparently that is correct. And I did get scolded in person at Comic-Con. That was a fun thing. I mean, it was memes, but it was a fun thing. I'm gonna have to revote the over an hour thing. No, we're good. We're almost through the chapter. I thought you were only after my life. Isn't that enough to end this madness? Why are you doing this, Saint Saturn? I like how Vegapunk is standing his ground. Look at my dude. The thing is, Vegapunk is huge. Vegapunk is like 8 feet tall. It gets crazy. Deep in detailed analysis. That's what I'm saying. Wait, did Trevor give us the analysis here? Look at Kizaru's eyes. All right, hold on. Let me check that out. All right, I didn't see Trevor say anything, but I think I'm right about the lighting. I think I'm really right about the lighting. What are we doing about Kizaru's eyes? Are there tears? Oda darken the glasses? The most cutting-edge research of all the scientific fields can be found on Egghead. Destroying it will set us back an entire century. Please call off this buster call. Kizaru, I'm begging you. You might still be hiding something. Saturn is so... I like how he's like, I'm a man of science, and then like, he admits like, I can't possibly figure out what you're hiding because I'm too dumb. You might still be hiding something. Perhaps something that could hinder the world government? Either way, we have no need for further advancement. But what about humanity? That reminds me. A ship left this island yesterday. You should know. I gave the order for it to be hunted down. What? Oh, that's an interesting reaction. I mean, like, sure, he can care about innocent people, but it was natural to assume that some passengers might have had access to information about the void side. So this is what me and Sai were saying, that someone on that ship would probably have crazy information. And so this is like an O'Hara parallel that this refugee ship is, but we thought Blackbeard was involved here. Okay. A warship was sent to be safe. The dead make the best secret keepers after all. Ooh. How could you? They knew nothing. None of them committed a crime. You broke a taboo, Vegapunk. Just like O'Hara, you dug their graves by... It's funny. He's just like, the dead makes the best secret keepers. You dug their graves by digging into the past, right? And he says the dead make the best secret keepers, but it's ironic because the digging into the past, he's digging into the dead, you know? Like, everything that O'Hara and everyone that Vegapunk, it's like, that is humanity passing on information. So when he goes like, they're the best secret keepers, it's like, well, they're also digging into those secrets, you know? So maybe you guys know that the dead don't make the best secret keepers. That's why you have Impel down level 6, because you don't kill them there. You just make people forget about them. Anyways, you dug their graves by digging into the past, all to satisfy your selfish sense of curiosity. You should have kept your greed in check. You know what he should have said? You should have kept your York in check. That's funny. Oh man, can you guys hear the squeak in my chair? A little bit. Oh, let me see. Probably not. But I am gonna get a new chair. Oh, that's the other thing that I gotta do with the new setup, is that the chair is in my really comfy chair by EWINRACING. If you guys want that chair, you get 20% off with the link in the bio, first link. That chair has gotten me through the last 6 months. Really love the chair. Check it out. Hashtag I am sponsored. Hashtag I was sponsored. Shout outs to EWINRACING. It's a really good chair. I'm not even memeing about that. That was the one thing my wife's like, we can't bring the chair. And I might get another chair. So anyways. Pacifista units remain on the island. Everyone else begin evacuation immediately. Yo, these pacifistas, I mean, not these, but like Kuma is a massive. Like, if these weren't expensive to make, it only lasts months. No. It lasts long. It hasn't, like, I took a video of it, but the reason why I don't have it is because I moved. And I can't bring the chair because it's super big and super heavy, because I got the XL, which is amazing because me and my son can both sit on it together without worry about it tipping. Oh man, I miss that chair. Like, I'm not even memeing. I might just get the same chair and gift it to my friend's house. Anyways. Yeah, like, man, imagine replacing every single one of these dudes with one of these dudes. This is the way our world is going. Imagine, like, we get exoskeletons and we get Terminator robots, just a bunch of Arnold Schwarzeneggers just drive, like, just walking into battle. Be crazy. And that's when the world's gonna be crazy, because there's so many people who are bad at chess. Like, do we have military generals that are good at chess? Probably not. The world will be run by chess champions like Magnus Carlsen. But anyways, this is ship 54. Preparations are complete. Over. Ship 21 is also standing by. Quick, while Vegapunk got their attention, hightail it to the vacuum rocket. Wait, the vacuum rocket? Wasn't that exploded already? Oh no, Kizaru shot the trail that their wheel thing was driving. Wait, what about their tank? Their cloud tank, the weird wheel cloud tank thingy. What happened to that? Don't they have that? Or did that get destroyed? Did Kizaru destroy that? That was coming down on the cloud thing. Kizaru shot it. I think we reviewed this with Sai. Go meet up with the others at the back entrance of the Labostratum. Right. Okay. Damn, Alice is huge. I'm so glad the anime showed us Alice. I loved last episode of the anime was great. All the Vegapunks, Lilith, especially with that little, like, you know, tease, crazy. Good detail. Anyways, Atlas, the voice, the aesthetic that they went with, amazing. And I can't wait to see the scene where it's like Kuma, the amount of detail we're gonna get with Kuma, bloodied up, tired, and Alice just whoosh, carries him off. It's gonna be great. But what about Sanji? Sanji, what about Vegapunk? This is like, I don't know why, this is like a super wholesome face. Don't worry, Bonnie-chan, I'm not leaving without him. But Sanji, it's like relying on him already. That's fun. Oh, and is this Bonnie on Frankie's shoulder? Bonnie could be... Okay. Again, I've said this many times. I don't care about new Straw Hats. I've always said this. I don't care about the next Nakama. When it happens, it happens. I don't care who it is. I just care that we keep the focus and every character gets focus, all that stuff, right? But this is kind of cute. This is Bonnie. Frankie's just... And she's like a little kid, and Frankie's just like, I got you, little sis. And then Sanji's like, I got you, little sis. Don't worry, Bonnie-chan, I'm not leaving without him. Nami-san, it's me. What's your status up there? We made it to the back entrance. It's so noisy, though. What's going on at your end? See, imagine Sanji gives a lowdown. See, there's the most powerful man in the world government came. He's actually a giant spider. Kuma came back and blasted his ass. Then I blasted his ass. Then Frankie blasted his ass. But then he's fine. And now they're going to blast our asses. And so we're hauling ass. And this chapter is sponsored by ass. But anyways. Labostratum. Bois. Wait, what is the bois? What is the bois from? Why is there so much bois? Bois? Wait, what is all the bois? Bois? Wait, have you guys noticed how much bois is in the chapter? I feel like that's so random. Wait, there's more bois. Wait, okay. No, this chapter is sponsored by bois. Bois. There's a bois in every panel of the chapter. Wait, hold on. What does bois mean? Hello, bois. Yeah. Bois. Is Nami boing? Bois. The Will of Bois. Yeah, what is the security alarm? Is the security alarm the Bois? Can we have someone explain to me? Oh, it's a siren. The sirens are going bois, bois, bois. I did notice all the bois. Could you imagine the dubbing for it? They get an actor. Hey, this is your line. This is your only line. Bois, bois. Oh god, the bois guan. Yo, this is crazy. I thought I was making it up that there was so many bois. Then I looked back. There's a lot of bois, and then yeah. They're going to do a buster call. Yeah. This island's finished. The back entrance. That's what I meant when I said sponsored by ass. This is actually what I saw. When I was over here, I saw the back entrance and my brain auto-corrected that to the sponsored by ass. Oh my! Is Lofi okay? He's right with you. I lost... Oh, I have to zoom in on the reading here. I lost track of him, but he'll be fine. Just fill me in on what you guys are doing. Oh no, Sanji's saying that. Never mind. Zoro's still off dealing with... We sent Jinbei over to get him. Okay, that's not a bad thing for Zoro. It just means like Jinbei's... Okay, so this is stalemate. So he doesn't get... Oh, so he doesn't get lost. Okay. So Nami knows what's up. Zoro can handle Lucci. High extreme diff. But we're sending Jinbei there because after the fight, it's just like with the fight with King. They lost Zoro on Onigashima, and he was just like left dying and seeing the Grim Reaper. Nami's just caring about that, right, Nami? Oh my god, look at Robin too. I'm so glad we zoomed in. We have to really zoom in on this one. I'm worried sick about Stella. Thankfully, Lilith didn't fall down with the others. What the hell is this? Why is Edison bandaged up like this? That's wild. What, is he a person? What? Thankfully, Lilith didn't fall down with the others. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a meme mood. When it said thankfully Lilith didn't fall down with the others, I was thinking about like the TikTok, like when like a hot girl comes on TikTok or shorts and it's like I fell down in the middle, like I got on my knees in the middle of Walmart or something. You guys know that meme? Like I forgot what the full meme is, but that's just like thankfully Lilith didn't fall down with the others. Can't say that for the Twitch chat. Anyways, when Luffy, Frankie, Bonnie, and her were trying to move the Sunny. Oh yeah, they didn't fall down. Bonnie is the only one who fell down, which pisses me off because she survived the lasers. But Luffy, Frankie, they didn't fall necessarily. Brooke's gone to help her. Why are we cursed to go through multiple buster calls? Thank you, Usopp. Wait, also, that's rude. You've only been through like 2, unless we're counting the movies, in which case you've been through like 7, and none of them mattered. Me and Sai went through a lot of the buster calls in the last discussion, but let's... Facts, though. Usopp, facts. But do you guys see this? Do you guys see the armament hockey on his nose? Yo, Usopp is getting hard. That's crazy. Let's hurry and get out of here already. Get rest while you can, Robin. What? Like, why did we bandage up Robin's... I'm a little confused. You know what I mean? Like, what happened to Robin that she necessitated bandaging there? I'm not a doctor, but there are doctors in the chat, and maybe they can explain to me why. Because we don't know what happened to Robin, right? She went to Brazil. No, she didn't go to Brazil. She doesn't need to go to Brazil. She was injured. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kelvin. She was injured off panel, so we don't know what actually happened to her. They off-screen the York fight. Listen. Okay. We're not giving York stocks against Robin. Okay, Robin is cracked. She's not losing to York. That's pitiful. Ooh, this arrow is interesting. When has Oda drawn an arrow like that? I feel like Oda draws arrows for like straight up map diagrams, but this isn't a map diagram. He drew an arrow like this. Interesting. The last time we seen an arrow like this, wasn't it Eam? Question mark. That's not Robin? No, don't say it's Katarina Devon. Or you think it's like an Oregon hologram? That'd be interesting. No, but Chopper fixed her up. They needed her to cover up. So now do a quick fix. Facts. I mean, we've seen more. Anyways, one problem. Our plan to have Vega Force 1 carry us past the coast isn't possible anymore. That robot was destroyed by Kizaru. What? This is so sad. It was the ship of dreams, according to Vegapunk and Kizaru. Sailing a ship on land is a simple matter when you have my aid. Oh, wait, Brooke? Wait, Brooke is singing this? Sailing a ship on land is a simple matter when you have my aid. Huh? What is Brooke gonna do? You're amazing, Bones. We'll make it back to the entrance in no time. Huh? Wait, what? What is he doing? We can seamlessly glide seamlessly now the island clouds are frozen? What an idea! Wait, they froze the cloud. Wait. Do you guys remember my Void Century video? The one after the Pluton video. It was all about how I was saying that when in the Void Century, there's probably an ice age. And we have canon evidence that there was an ice age sometime in between the current timeline and the Void Century. And something I said was that it would make so much more sense that there was an ice age during Orz's timeline, which would make him the continent puller because it would be much easier to move things around if things were made of ice or everything was ice. We can glide seamlessly now the island clouds are frozen. What an idea. Your powers are remarkable too. And I talked a lot about Brooke's connection to that. Huh. Cloud Island's frozen. So he froze the top? Interesting. Because if that's the case, there's two. So if you connect the Pluton video and that Void Century video, there's a gap in between of like explanations and if this is the logic that Oda wants to go with, then it could work. Yo ho ho, I'm flattered to be praised by the world's greatest genius. All right, don't gas Lilith like that. She doesn't need that gas. She already got that gas without that G, you know what I'm saying? By the by, how are we going to stop when we get there? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. We're going to fly off the edge. Out of context, this is the thoughts. These are the thoughts of a flat earther. Being on a ship and sailing until the edge of the planet and falling off the edge. Unironically, Lilith is quoting a flat earther in this moment. Isn't there anything we can do? I'm all ears, Lilith-san. Yeah, Lilith has the bubble gun. Just shoot the bubble gun at the end, and then it'll catch the sunny. Come on, man. They need to was it indoctrinate me? No, that's the wrong word. Include me? No. Invoke. Wait, what is it called when you get into a club and they do a whole inception ceremony? I forget what it's called. I need to become a Vegapunk satellite, is what I'm saying. The barrier around the Labostratum is still up. We'll have to blast through. if you okay, initiation. No, it's not the initiation. Induction. That's what I meant. Yes. Thank you guys. Okay, if you guys watched last week's stream or my our discussion with Sai on the podcast, you know why that this. Let me read the full panel here. Begin the first volley. Turn the future city and the central science lab into dust. Wait, some of us are still boarding. Watch out, the pacifistas are on the move. Okay, this is a huge problem. I had no issues with them shooting the island, right? Fine. But the thing is, a lot of their main targets are up here, but also their main objectives are up here. Now, there's 3 issues with this. 1, there's no shot that their cannons can reach up there. Okay? Let's be real right now. This is not physically possible. Cannons don't go up to the sky like that. In no world where pirates fighting flying dragon type things that they need to shoot the clouds. Cannons were not made to shoot like vertically up to have such an high arc. At that point, you're using catapults. Like you're not lifting. That's not real. This isn't real. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're shooting clouds. The clouds are not reachable. You're not hitting clouds. Okay, I'm sorry. Could you imagine how cracked pirates would be if they could shoot cannonballs so high into the clouds that they fall from the sky and then you get bombarded from raining? That's not real. That's not physics, okay? Sure, One Piece physics, whatever. But it's like Oda... all right. We're giving them cracked cannon fire. Cool. 2, Vegapunk said that this defense field is like impenetrable, and they're like, we'll have to blast through. I swear guys, if they blast through this defense field, I will be so upset. Not only did this defense field become meaningless in this arc, but if literal cannonballs that explode go through a laser force field, I will have issues, okay? And then the third problem is they can't aim at the labo phase because there's a nuclear power plant up there. Might I remind you? I don't know if, sore subject for Japan, but shooting nuclear facilities isn't exactly a recommended thing. Now, these guys could have no brain cells and they're like, hey, nuclear power plant, let's shoot it. Cool. The other part is they need to secure York and Punk Records. So why are they shooting Punk Records? Can we acknowledge that? Mother Flame goes boom. Don't underestimate cannonballs. Come on. Monoman says robots will probably replace humanity eventually. Exactly. But like, listen. This Buster Call, Oda's pulling shit straight out of his booty with this one. Okay, there's no shot they can even hit it, because at that rate, if they could hit Labo phase from here with cannonballs, they could hit Wano. they could, the game Tanks or whatever, where they just like shoot upwards and like you're supposed to hit the other tank. That's what they're playing right now. They could have just, if you could do that, what is Wano supposed to do? You know what I mean? There's no shot you can tell me that Wano is higher than literal clouds. Okay. So like they could hit Wano from the ground if this is the case. Yeah, Wano's more inset, but like if we're breaking that physics, my God, you know what I mean? Cannonballs apparently have the same range as Shank's Wi-Fi hockey, okay? That's the buff that these cannonballs are getting. Not only that, but they're also able to avoid Punk Records, avoid a nuclear power plant that they don't know where it is, and York. Sure. Fine. Okay, so now we have the pacifistas blasting through the island. Cool. We don't care about Egghead. Honestly, okay, can we be... I said this before. I want to do a poll, and I'm pretty sure the poll, I might get upset at the result of the poll. The poll would be, who's more destructive, or what is more destructive? One Kizaru or a Buster Call? And the reason why I say that is if their thing is to destroy the entire island, can't Kizaru just fly up to the sky, just like Spirit Bomb, just laser, just he can literally, like, you know how dudes pee their names out into the snow? Kizaru can do that, no? Didn't he do that on Sabaody? Like, and that's the thing. If a single person says that a Buster Call is stronger than Kizaru, I might have to end the stream. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do the poll once we're done with the thing. But like, a single Kizaru can do every, like, look at this. Is this Pacifista not more destructive than a cannonball? I'm pretty sure Kizaru could just go and go and just laser down the entire place. You don't think he can cover? Oh my, Narukami, he can destroy the entire. Come on, Punk, Hazard, Kizaru, and Akainu. Like, if they really wanted to, right? Only issue is stamina, but like, it's just a light beam, right? Like, he accidentally destroyed an entire grove in Sabaody, right? He just shot and an entire mangrove tree, like Grove 1, got destroyed, no? So like, I'm thinking like Kizaru, if he really wanted to, and he just flies up and he goes 10% power, and then he just destroys the entire place. Like, the reason why he didn't do that before is because they weren't trying to turn everything into dust. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll move on. Egghead. Vegapunk. I completely forgot that like Vegapunk built this place ground up. It's like seeing your house on fire, except your house is an entire city island, and you single-handedly designed and created the architecture and infrastructure for every single thing up into the environment, right? Like, he created the weather here, and he's just sitting there on his knees, his pencil-thin knees that are probably scuffed and scarred from all the rubble. And he's just watching everything burn down. I'm surprised he's not crying. I would imagine if we designed a city, right? And someone just started pew, 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 I think we'd all be pretty upset, right? I think we'd be crying. I'd be crying too. This is years of work. This is crazy. Heck, like, some people cry if their PS5 gets stomped through. You know what I mean? Like imagine every single one of these buildings is a PS5. This is like thousands of PS5s just gone. You know how upset? Yeah, and wait, Vegapunk should be like boiling, because people get upset, but like, you get angry too because you have someone to blame. We might get bloodlusted Vegapunk after this. Anyways, the destination of this capsule is the Labostratum. Were there other destinations for this vacuum tube that goes straight up? They say this as if there's not like one stop. All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's okay. Be quick, vacuum rocket. Yes, it's a vacuum rocket. I don't think telling it to be quick. All right. What is this thing? It's crazy fast. All right. Thank you, Frankie, for being real. The approximate journey from the Fabrio stratum is 32 seconds. Whoa, zap. This is okay. This is what Elon Musk wishes the Hyperloop was. This is when Elon Musk pushed Hyperloop and presented it. This is what he thought he was creating. In reality, we got the meme version, you know? This is what we need. Ama no Murakumo. Oh shit, he brought out the sword. Oh! Kizaru is the world's strongest swordsman. Mihawk, oh my god. Wait, do you guys realize how crazy this feat is? The speed feat is crazy. They said they're going super fast, right? 32 seconds. Kizaru said, "You're moving in slow-mo, brother." And then he not only speed feat, but cut Vegapunk tech in half. Vacuum rocket. He also broke a vacuum. a vacuum seal. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of pressure in breaking a vacuum. So he didn't really hit them, so how fast is he really? No, but like we have to be kind of, this is like, you know, the samurais who say that they could split a bullet, and then we get those slow-mo videos and then they do it. Kizaru had a running start, ran at the bullet, you know, and he broke the vacuum. I break my vacuums. Okay, not the vacuums you cleaned with. Okay. I'm talking about space. I'm talking about space. You know, space vacuum. He broke a vacuum. There's an implosion here, but he cut through space and time. I'm joking here, but Yoru is greater than Shiny Knife. You could put a hole in a vacuum tube with a gun, to be honest. Wait, we need a slow-mo video of this. I actually want to see this, like a vacuum chamber that's being pressurized or whatever, however physically describe it, and then you shoot it. I want to see the slow-mo of that. I would imagine that the bullet, depending on the material that's maintaining the vacuum and the pressure that's necessary, the atmospheric whatever pressures to maintain it, when the bullet hits it, maybe it breaks the seal, sure, but I'd imagine the bullet would have to go backwards. It wouldn't go through and through unless it's like super small vacuum, right? I'll think about it later. I feel like I'm in One Piece brain, where we're making cannonballs fly into clouds apparently. Anyways, Kizaru, that bastard. I'm coming, Bonnie-chan. Look at this. Pacifista units. Fire your lasers. Kill Bonnie and Kuma. Ooh. How suitably ironic. You threw away your life so that your daughter could live. And now her life will be taken by your clones. Daddy. Grab. Kuma is literally Superman. Can someone make a suit? I'm going to make a request to my the person Trevor. I need a Superman version of Kuma, where instead of a shirt, normal shirt, he has the S. Super Kuma. This dude is everything. Kuma is the greatest dad alive. Look at this. In the sky, in the face of an admiral with no humanity left in him, his entire body retrofitted with tech and gear, and he's not there. He's bleeding. He survived the magma volcano, light, the yokai Gorosei with a bunch of lasers blasted at him, and he's still like, no, not my daughter. A fitting fate for a squirming insect. Your struggle was truly the height of folly. Saturn's so lame, dude. His wordplay is abysmal. Can't like this. There's like, if this is the translation, right? Like, I'm not even talking about the dub, but like, think about how this sounds in the dub when they eventually get here 17 years from now, right? They're gonna be like, your struggle was truly the height of folly. That's such a lame line. I'm sorry. Saint Saturn's gonna sound gross. This better sound better in Japanese. This better sound good. Bonnie, when I heard you had become a pirate, I couldn't help but dwell on the worst case scenario. A pacifista won't hesitate to shoot you if the Navy commanded. They may look just like your father, but they don't know or care that you are the daughter of their progenitor. Wow, I say that word a lot, progenitor. Imagine if the pacifistas stopped. Imagine if the pacifistas were like, beep, 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 beep. Like they have the pacifista sound, and then like, override daughter protocol, Bonnie, we cannot aim at Bonnie. You know, I want that. I want their brains to go. Hey, isn't this Straw Hat? I'm so stuffed. I can. Oh my god. Luffy went to the microwave machine. and he was just eating. The disrespect is crazy. Luffy ate the food, managed to go to the microwave machine, was like seated, sedentary, still the entire time, just eating in front of this. And they don't even know, because he's a balloon shape now, that this is the Straw Hat. Sees him quick. He's an emperor. Now you care that he's an emperor? Fine, whatever. Hey, we made it to the end of the chapter. 50. Hey, let's go. You guys start out 50-50, and then you guys lost faith because I took 7 minutes for the chapter reaction. But I told you guys, on average of 2023, it took me 40 minutes. I don't know why, because Oda started giving out heat, bro. Heat. Not saying this chapter isn't heat, but we got caught up on the very human aspects of this chapter, the very human, Oda put a lot of humanity here, starting from Carrot's Brazilian tail lift all the way to the shading on Doll. Anyways, we failed to neutralize that escaping vessel. We have to report this to Kizaru-san. He has to know that they are heading for Egghead. Someone else is on their way? Ooh, so Blackbeard. So me and Sai were probably right that the escaping vessel was what Blackbeard went towards. But as far as Blackbeard coming to Egghead, that's where we were kind of stuck on. Given the scope of the damage to this ship, it's on fire and split in half. Now this looks, let me see something real quick. 1064. I believe 1064 is the chapter. Oh, and we can stop the thing. Let's stop it right at 53. Oh, wait. We'll stop it right here. Oh! I'm a pro gamer. Look at that. Tell me I ain't that dude. 52. I wasn't even trying. Some people are like, yo, does Par game? Does Par have that reaction? I literally, within the moment I saw 52, whatever, I said, I'll stop it on 53. And in a split second, so I didn't even get to say it. I said, no, I'll aim for 52. And I just did it. I just did it, dude. No, I don't need to play the lotto. That was a skill diff. That was skill. Oh my God. I still got it. Oh my God. One day my son will see this stream. He'll be like I'll beat him at a video game, and then I'll be like, you don't even know, son. You don't even know me, son. Unironically. And then I show him the stream. Look at this. Look at this thing. Sorry I'm late. I missed it. Don't worry. You came at the best part. Dad bod secret power. Look at, oh my God, it's cracked. Let me make that bigger so everybody who comes here notices. And see, this is the kind of thing I'm happy about. And then Sai comes in here, is like, so what? You know what I mean? Well, out of context, it doesn't mean anything, but I'm gonna put this in a highlight. Where is it? 138 minutes. I'm gonna put in on the YouTube thing. Par demonstrates godly reflexes. Anyways. Where's the Polar Tang? When do we see the Beppo chapter? Is that 78? It just means you're a big nerd. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know cracked reflexes like that. Like Diamond 1 League of Legends. You don't even need that. But I've been on leaderboards of many games, and that was just flexing right there. I literally, boom, 52. I said what I want, and I did it. Anyways, 1077, is it this chapter? Does anyone know what chapter, rate this chapter, Megamigs? I don't really rate chapters, but comparatively, there wasn't a lot that happened that was like super insane, but given the humanity that was in this chapter, the humanity that we're seeing right here, right? Like we're talking about a lot of humanity just stuck. Like look at Frankie, he knows what's up. That's what I'm talking about. You guys see Frankie? You guys see Frankie right now? Like there's a lot of humanity here, and you know me, I love humanity. I'm not the biggest fans of humans, but humanity, we're all about that, you know? We're all about that humanity. And so there was a lot of humanity in 1105. And so given that, we see there, you know, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. Actually really like that color spread. Yeah, me too. I know why you like it, Takuan. Not humans, but humanity. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm saying. Fair enough. The humanity be hitting. Hitting the actual One Piece is humanity. Stop it. You have a wife. My wife understands. We talk about humanity all the time. Her humanity, my humanity. Some would say humanity, you know? Humanity. You know, apparently male and female. No, is it male and female? Or is it man and woman? I think it's male and female. You would think that man or male and female were like female it was derivative of male, but apparently they're completely separate words. I think like male has to do with like, or female has to do with like wolf or something like that, and male has to do with like a horse or something like that. Forgot what it is. We need Pal World Par. Yeah, it could be coming. Okay, I'm just gonna have to look this up then. I'll look up Beppo. Look up Beppo. I did a health update before the chapter thing. I don't know if you guys remember a few months ago, I showed on stream how much hair loss I was getting, and I didn't give you context of why I was losing so much hair. But now you guys know it's because I found out that the cancer spread to my lungs, and so obviously I got a lot of stress. I got stressed, and I had to push out a lot of work at that time. I gained like 30,000 subs in a week, a month and a half ish, a month-ish, you know. And then I got a lot stressed. I was pushing it, but update. I did the thing. If you guys saw that other thing where all the hair loss I had, I told you guys I knew how to bring my hair back. To be fair, I'm still stressed, but I did the damn thing. Beppo Wiki. Oh my god, I love being here. Chapter 1P. Let's see. When does he show up again? Egghead arc. 1081. Oh my god, I was off. Damn, I forgot the Beppo chapter. That's sad. That is so sad. Let me see if Sai mentioned anything, by the way. Let me double check. He is not. Looking like the Prince of all Saiyans. Hey, let's go. Sai has not. Sai's probably still sleeping, if we're being fair. What you do for your hair? I'm 20 and losing hair. It depends why you're losing hair, but I have helped many people, women and men, regain hair. It all depends on how and why. It was funny. One time I was at my barber shop and a dude walked in and he was complaining about his hair loss, and I just overheard everything. You know, like the barber shop, especially for dudes, it's kind of like a therapy session sometimes. And so like the dude basically went through his thing and I just overheard. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but my barber knows that I know a lot of stuff like that. And so he's like, hey, this guy sitting down here, he can help you. And he knows because I regained my hair. And then so I was like, yeah, just by the way, I'm not a doctor, so don't sue me. But here's the thing. And so the other half of his haircut, or no, we talked the next time he came, and I told him, and I think I forget if I haven't kept up because I moved a few times since then. But anyways, who said that in the chat? Yeah, minoxidil, it depends on why or who or whatever. Join the Discord, and then there's a health tab. You're gonna at me there. I can talk to you there. I can't promise timeline wise. I can't promise that because obviously I have a lot of shit going on. But you know, I have a surgery to schedule and prepare and a bunch of scans. But you know, we do what it is. Essentially, it all comes down to blood flow. A lot of times people lose their blood flow to their scalp, and you got to reinvigorate that. That's how my wife didn't know that I actually shaped my beard. Nobody in my family has a beard. Like there's one of my cousins, but family wise, my beard shaped very uniquely. I did that. Did a very intentional thing. I can show you pictures from my wedding, and then you guys can see versus now. That was me. That was me. My wife's like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, I told you. And she's just like, wait, but like, it was that powerful. And I remind her, I was like, you remember how I looked in college, right? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, there's a difference, right? Anyways. 1081. That's what I was looking at. I'm gonna look at the super chats in a second. I just want to see the end of this chapter right here. So last time we saw Blackbeard, we saw him split the polar tang. We don't necessarily see fire because it's underwater. Damn, Bevel looks crazy. We saw this. And so with this chapter, the question is, it's on fire. And then they say they're heading for Egghead. Saying they are heading for Egghead means it's a significant thing. Now, it could be the Grand Fleet, but that doesn't make sense. It's Blackbeard. It would be crazy if it was the Revs. But the only reason why I'm looking at the Revs funny is because it says someone else is on their way. We know that this isn't Oda. This isn't Oda's editor. This is Shonen Jump. I've had a beard since high school. I've had a beard too, but the shape of it is the important part. The shape hasn't been there. The real Shaka here? Nah, I don't know. It does, Hoopy. It does. Sorry, picks at the convention. Shout outs to that. Yes, I used to have a patchy beard. I did. To the point that when after I grew my beard, some people were like, I never knew you could grow a beard. And I was like, I could always grow a beard. It just wasn't as good looking, you know? But yeah. This is the confusing part, right? Because like this is definitely this flag, but like someone else is on their way. Why did Oda show this? This is the interesting part. Like we see that the thing is falling. Like it's sinking, it's capsizing, it's whatever this is called, the Titanicing. Why show this flag afterwards? I feel like maybe it's they're heading for Egghead, but I'm not sure what that necessarily means for, if it means anything. It's just, I guess this is more focus, but I'd say tiering right now, it's like Blackbeard, Revs. Who have we seen a group commandeer marine ships like this before? No, I don't think so. Not like this. Splitting a ship in half. Maybe Buggy. It could be Cross Guild. I would go Blackbeard, Revs, Cross Guild. It might even be Cross Guild above the Revs. It's just the Revs make more narrative sense, but Cross Guild is like their stocks are so high that like it's got to be Smoker. But why would Smoker be doing that? Is the same flag from the previous panel? That's what I'm thinking. Do you think Kizaru was mentioning about how many players on the board correlates to the group that's arriving? That's what like in the discussion with Psy Megamigs, that is something I brought up. Like the chess board reference that Kizaru made it feel like there would be another group, which is something that me and Psy were like not really on board with. Besides, but then we acknowledge that like the Revs or Blackbeard could be coming, maybe both. It's actually Don Krieg is crazy. Honestly, I don't really want to see Blackbeard. Yes, I agree, the Duck. I love your name. I love your PFP. It'd be more interesting if it was someone unrelated to Egghead, like Buggy and Crossguild. That's my thought too. My brain is saying Dragon low key, mainly because of how the scene ends. The protagonists are in need of saving with no real solution in sight. True, except I would agree with you to a certain extent, right? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say when like Sanji here, right? And I'm gonna get to super chats in a second. But I just want to like some of these chats that are hanging off on the end of the chapter and some of the takes is like I do want to establish that. It's like I feel like there's a what's the term I'm looking for? Not emotion. There's a tone. There's a tone. Like Sanji, like Kizaru, that bastard. Like, could you imagine him saying that after Sabaody? And I get it, this post time skip, and yeah, like they were staring down Fujitora and sure that like admirals aren't the same fear level, right? And I'm not saying Sanji can or cannot win against an admiral, but like this dialogue feels so lax. I feel like it's more lax. Like the tension of this isn't there, and it's prefaced with this, right? Like. Where's Luffy? Is Luffy right here? Where's Luffy? Yeah, wait, how far ago did we do the Luffy thing? Is it super far back? Huh? Doing a Buster Call, Stella. Why can't I find where the Buster Call? Huh? My brain is not working apparently. Oh, it's right here. It's at the very end of the chapter. I was so confused. Like I'm so stuffed I can barely move. Like this is. Could you imagine Luffy being like this on Sabaody? And I'm saying Sabaody reference because it's like Kizaru is there, but someone above Kizaru is there, and it's moments like these that like I am all for the Gorosei being strong in the long term, Gorosei being threatening in the long term, them having magic in the long term, sure, but this level of disrespect is insane because it's like he knows Kizaru's here, he just fought him, and he's letting his crew deal with it to the point that Kizaru literally sliced Frankie, Bonnie, their getaway vehicle, and Luffy's just on his back with the full, and he's like, I'm so stuffed I can barely move. But if this is a serious situation, like we've seen Luffy in a serious situation starving, have we not? Like when in Whole Cake Island, he fought all of Big Mom's entire crew starving. And like he can fight, he can do stuff. And at that time his crew, like Sanji was at risk, but like he's relying on Sanji. And I'm sure he can sense it, that Kizaru's attacking. Vegapunk can see it. So there's like a weird tone of like lax that just feel. Eric Par, Shanks is close to Egghead and news of Luffy's in the paper. So you think Shanks is coming to... See, we did talk about this in the scope of a Marineford parallel, where Shanks comes in to end another war. But okay, I did a tier thing. I'm like, right now it's Blackbeard, Dragon, then Crossguild. Where would Shanks fit in? Shanks being near the area above Crossguild. Shanks seeing newspaper. I would say if he anticipated the Gorosei going, then the stocks are higher. If it's if like because the newspaper doesn't say that the Gorosei is going there. I would say if Shanks somehow knew that the Gorosei was going, the stocks would be higher. If Shanks, all he knows that Luffy's need is being framed for like Vegapunk thing in Kizaru, I don't know if Shanks would go there. Because he trusts like... Because like the reason why he stopped Fujitora was like, let them rest, right? It wasn't necessarily that Luffy couldn't handle them. It was more like, yo, chill out. They just took out Kaido and Big Mom. Let them breathe, right? Shanks and Buggy might be equal. I'm not saying they both show up. I'm saying that like Shanks showing up and Buggy showing up, and the Cross Guild is like equivalent. It's Smoothie. Stop. That's crazy. Dragon makes no sense. They can't get a ship there in time. That did they say we failed to neutralize the escaping vessel? We have to report this to Kizaru-san. He has to know that they're heading for Egghead. I would say the reason why Dragon makes sense is narrative, right? Like narrative, it's like the escaping vessel. We talked about the in if you guys haven't seen the Red Force podcast, had a during the break a stream with a bunch of creators. I was there. Thank you guys for inviting me. But oh, and also you're modded, so you could link it too. The refugees, that tying into Dragon being narratively, it fits like the crescendo effect of this arc. The only part that doesn't make sense is like, how does he get here? But if we think that if Dragon could show up solo, right? But like he has to know that they're heading for Egghead means that there's a squad. So maybe not Dragon. But here's the thing. The ship is on fire. Does Blackbeard have a person that can light a ship on fire like that? Have we seen that? Not necessarily. Though when Bonnie and Blackbeard fought, the island was on fire. Now, was that a characteristic of the island, or is that a characteristic of something that Blackbeard did? Right? That's an interesting thing. Grand Fleet, I put Grand Fleet lowest. I'm not gonna disagree. Cannons light stuff on fire. Don't do that. I'm trying to think of like a scenario in One Piece where we've seen cannons take down a ship and it resulted in a visual like this. I feel like when we've seen that, it's just sunk. It didn't light on fire, you know? Like even when Shanks hit the kid's ship, they exploded and it didn't light on fire. So like is Cannonballs more fiery than Shanks? And Shanks has a fire sword. That makes the most sense. Which one? The Grand Fleet? Really? It's obviously the Grand Fleet? Really? Why is that obvious? Obviously the Grand Fleet. I feel like Grand Fleet makes less sense to me because of all the options, they're probably the furthest, right? And we don't think that they have some cracked way of traveling. They couldn't even make it to Wano. Where Luffy's Viver card, which was the reason why they would show up as Luffy's Viver card, they didn't even show up for that. So like that's why I'm like, I don't think it is. Could be the man. Eric, that's why I thought the man marked by flame, right? But then they said they are heading for Egghead. So I want to see the Raws. Mr. Bushido, I knew you'd show up. 19 months visionary. I appreciate you. And guys, I'm going to get to the super chats in a second. Okay. Actually, hold on. I need to run this poll. I just want to point out everyone was wrong about me reading or not everyone, 58% were wrong. 52 minutes, but which can destroy an island faster, more efficiently? Okay? Which can destroy an island more efficiently? Is it A, Egghead Buster Call? Because I will acknowledge that this Buster Call on Egghead is greater than Ohara, greater than Enies Lobby, greater than even the movies. In the movies, the Buster Call did not have 100 ships with 9 Vice Admirals, an Admiral, and a Gorosei member. Okay, I'll give it that. But as far as destroying an island and turning into dust, I firmly believe that Kizaru single-handedly can just fly up to the sky and just laser down the island if he so chooses to. And it would be much easier and much faster than a Buster Call, okay? And if there's disagreement in the vote, that is wild, okay? I don't even see the other side. 30-25, oh my God. Dude, this vote is crazy. Eric, please tell me, verbally tell me. Kizaru flies up to the sky. Enel did it. Enel, sleeper cell. Enel did. Enel did the Death Pia, and he could have lasered down everything, right? And Luffy did that BS thing. Kizaru can just... I'm not saying Mother Flame. Mother Flame is different because Mother Flame deleted and created a mass anomaly of space-time where it created a gap in matter. I'm saying Kizaru can destroy the island. We haven't seen that level of destruction from Kizaru, but it's probably Kizaru. That, see, Eric, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I saw that video. It felt like an intrusive thought when he brought up Smoker. No, it wasn't. Wait. I didn't bring up... The chat brought up Smoker being the person who fed Luffy, okay? It wasn't me. I just supported the creativity when people saw that someone who was an Uber driver for Luffy, and they were like, hey, there's smoke in the back. And they thought Smoker was going to show up. And it was multiple panels of smoke. I didn't think that it was Smoker. I just... This is the channel that supports creativity. And I love that. Not for me, but for those people. And you know me, I love supporting people, okay? By the way, the feeding Luffy theory was so dumb. OMG. Okay, but to be fair, Eric, to be fair, someone still fed him. But, like, it doesn't matter. That was the other part of it, right? That I was saying is, like, it could just not matter. And if that's the case, I'm fine with it. It was Leo. No, it wasn't Leo. All this Uber driver chat. What if Luffy feeds himself? Yeah, fair. But the problem with him feeding himself is like the food got there. And this is my biggest problem with like it being nonsensical was this line right here. This is the major thing, right? Seize him quick. He's an emperor. Okay, sir. Why did all of you guys forget that he was an emperor this entire time? The amount of disrespect it takes. In Udon prison, the moment Big Mom went down, wrap her up in sea stone, wrap her up in every goddamn piece of metal we have. I don't care what it takes. Take all of Udon's metal. We're wrapping her, right? If Kaido was ever downed anywhere, immediately stop that man. Luffy gets emperor status and we got the recognition going to Egghead. Shaka was like, hey Lilith, you know why Zoro doesn't give a shit about you? He'd kill you instantly. This is a Yonko crew. Put some respect on that name. Meanwhile, we flash forward here. They see a Yonko on the ground and they're like, yep. Yonko. What? He's eating? Run at him. And then the next chapter, where did he go? How did we were running at him and then we forgot about him. Where could he possibly have gone, guys? Oh, he's just sitting at a microwave eating food. And then they're like, oh my God, he's an emperor. We got to seize him quick. That's the only issue I have with it being nonsensical, is that that means that they just disregard Luffy. And I hate that. I want Luffy to get respect, okay? Stretchy man stretches. It's only been a few days, Par. Chill on the Navy goons. No, Eric, I am anti-dumb, okay? I am anti-dumb. It's hard for me to give rationale to the dummies, okay? Because to me, it's like these dudes are can't do anything against Luffy, so they should fear. They should look at Luffy. It's not even a Yonko thing. This is the guy who, like, they heard he took down Kaido. Big Mom, Doflamingo, Marineford was there. They saw him. Navy goons are prime Dumbos. Oh my God. Code 1 XC $2 super chat says it's the black Big Mom pirates revealing. No. Luffy is the anti dumb. Yeah. We can't all have the ParVision par. I'm not giving them the ParVision. I'm just saying that, like, you know what? I'll be fair. As hard as it is to write smart characters like Vegapunk, it takes a certain amount of ability from Oda to write dumb characters. And there are plenty of dumb characters, okay? I'll be that. I'll say that, you know? What's the point of this complaint? It was just that what I was saying was that, like, it's not necessarily a complaint, Derek. It's more so that I get why people were thinking about who fed Luffy. The way Oda presented that scenario, starting in like 1103, of where the food came from, all that stuff, and the theories around it. I don't blame the people for giving importance to that, right? And a lot of people were very passionate about it and angry at me for saying random characters, but also mad at me for thinking that Kizaru was an option. And all it was like there was plenty of options. And I remember very, very verbally at the end of all the things, I was like, to Sai, I was like, it also could just be nothing. And the reason why it could be nothing is you know, all this stuff is just like this stuff. And the only reason why I didn't like it could be nothing was that it just means that the Marines are disrespecting Luffy. And that's something that, like, you know, when I remember the community, when we got to Egghead and Vegapunk gave that respect to Luffy, it was a different vibe for as a One Piece reader, because Luffy has always been the underdog. Luffy has always been, in pre-time skip, nobody respected Luffy going in. But now that he's Yonko, that whole paradigm shift is there. Now going forward, Luffy will always be respected as a Yonko. And I just want that, like, it feels good. I've been following the series for 20 years. I want to see Luffy on the come up and people are fearing him, you know, a little bit. And then they find out that he's just a goofy monkey dude. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that Dressrosa thing where he churned Gear 4 and then like, oh my God, he's a giant flaming bouncing ape monster. And then he's just a silly dude. I like that, you know? And I like the consistency in it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me pull up the super chats right now and get that cracking. Okay, let me see. Oh, I like these two. Okay. RPG 901 with $2 super chat says, Doll, the G14 barracks bunny. Oh no, RPG. Let's no. Doll's better than that. Okay, stop. Chill. Kube the Red Sea, €2 super chat. Hope that Saint Bully sinks with the island. Shout out to Kube. I did see your message. I gotta respond to you. Okay, here's the question. Kizaru can fly. He can escape. Saturn doesn't care about the Buster Call because he can regenerate infinitely, it seems. And he has magic circles, right? That's what we're assuming. It's like he can just be magic circle-y, right? I kind of want to see more magic circles. I want to see him conjure up the magic circle, right? Kizaru's a Logia. Yeah. Like, that's why he's not worried. He could fly. He's a Logia. He's not worried. But Saturn, he's a mythical Zoan who can regenerate, but if the island burns down, does he just stay on the island? Or does he transport out? Is basically what I'm saying, Eric. Does he just stay on the island and he burns down and he's just like in the flames? He's like laughing? Is he happy? Like, is it warm? Is it like a sauna for him? Does he like carbon dioxide poisoning? Because you got to think about that. The lungs constantly taking damage, but you know, does he transport out or does he stay there? Yeah. Because ours a light Gia. Yeah. He just teleport away. Leo, I'm asking, do you think he does teleport or do you think he weathers the storm? You know? I feel like that's does Saturn man up and stay in it, you know, like with Kizaru the entire time, or does he walk away? I see this super chat, so I'll read it and then I'll get back to the old ones. Caleb H with the $5 super chat says, who do you think Oda will make Luffy look like? Why do you think Oda will make Luffy look like Naruto and Goku and pay homage to a bunch of other mangas? You mentioned it in your reaction. So I made a short a little while ago. It's I think it's the one where Naruto will take Luffy's meat. That one. Oda mentioned that he had a chapter when Naruto ended, the first Naruto ended. Chapter 766 is when Naruto ended, that Shonen Jump edition issue. And so Oda dedicated the chapter cover to Naruto. The style of it, the One Piece title, the One Piece, like he has Naruto in the cover. It's an Ichiraku ramen spot. And Oda said that if he weren't in the Corazon flashback during the time and Luffy showed up in the chapter, he would have made the whole chapter a reference to Naruto, to the point that he would have drew Luffy looking like Naruto. And so the reason why I said that in the recent reaction, in the I'm assuming it was the watch party reaction you're talking about. Shout out to for you coming from the watch party reaction, but when the anime made Luffy turn on fire, Fire Red at the beginning of Egghead, it looked kind of like a Tekken character. It looked kind of like our Gear 5 fanfiction, and it was fiery red. And some people said it looked like Super Saiyan 4. And so the reason why I said that he's gonna make him look like Naruto and Dragon Ball, probably in a single panel towards the end of the arc, or end of the saga, end of the series, is Oda. Basically, prior, Oda said, in this short, I'm pretty sure said that Oda pre-planned Gear 5. And the reason why he said that, he said this right after Gear 5 was revealed in an interview with, not Toriyama, Aoyama, author of Detective Conan. Detective Conan also hit a milestone then, and so they had an interview together. And one of the questions was about Gear 5. And Oda said that he has always wanted to draw it. Obviously that doesn't mean like all the concept, the names, all that stuff, sure, wasn't there, but he did say he has foreshadowed it for a very long time. And the reason why he's been waiting for this chapter for a very long time, waiting to draw this chapter, was because the entire point of Gear 5 was to reference mangaka art animation styles that have been lost in the sauce. So things that he grew up with, and like things that mangakas used to do that don't appear. That was the entire point, is to reference and bring those things back. And so Aoyama literally was like, yo, I recognize that. I see that so much. Like the eyes popping out. That's something that he's referencing. And we see that from like old cartoon stuff, right? Things that don't necessarily happen all the time anymore. Oda made Gear 5 a way to be able to make references to that. And so I put 2 and 2 together. If he said that about Naruto to the point that he wanted Luffy to look like Naruto and give respects to Naruto and Kishimoto in a canon manga chapter, then I definitely think that towards the end he's going to make a Luffy reference, or make Luffy make references to a bunch of art material, manga, whatever medium he respected growing up, and Dragon Ball without a doubt. He, in literally every interview I've read so far, he always mentions Dragon Ball. Like he loves Dragon Ball. He loves the original series that essentially like one of the major motivations for One Piece was he wanted to fill the void of Dragon Ball when they ended their serialization when he started, and he said that the race was to become the next king of Shonen Jump. And so all that being said, without a doubt, Oda is going to do that. Like that is I said this in the reaction, that's not even a theory in my opinion. I think that that's just straight up he's going to do that. But yeah, Gear 6 is the eraser form. Yeah, facts. Rasengan, he might even do that. And that's the thing. In the interview with Kishimoto, which my last like 7 shorts, and there's more shorts coming, Oda has talked about all the things that Kishimoto and Oda have talked about, and it goes really in depth. It has how to shadow things, how to draw things, how to emotions, powers. They went back and forth on like Gear, not back and forth, but they talked about Gear 3 a little bit, and various things. So the reason why, for example, Oda drew Absalom going invisible was because the way he drew it in the manga, he took that from Kishimoto, and he told Kishimoto that. So, what's up, Shamel? Gear 7 is the resin form. That theory will never die, will it? Arguably better than ZKK, though. Gear 5 is Oda's love letter to Shonen. Yes, I think Gear 5 is Oda's love letter to everything, honestly. Dragon Ball is the godfather of Shonen, yes. Still want to see Luffy punch someone so hard they fly outside the panel border. He will definitely do that. Gum-tailed beast bomb. Kamehameha. Yes, 100%. Did I watch last week's episode? Yes. I believe it's uploaded. If it's not uploaded, I'll double check that. Gear 3 was inspired by Choji's partial expansion jutsu. No, but yes. No, but yes. It was, according to the interview, Oda was taken by surprise by Choji's expansion jutsu. And so I don't remember if I covered this already. I think it's in the next short. But when Oda saw that, he reached out to Kishimoto and was like, hey, I'm going to kind of copy your style here. Sorry. And Kishimoto was like, that's fine. Because he had Gear 3 planned out, but he didn't know that Kishimoto did. And then so then they had, obviously whatever they talked about in the interview isn't the full conversation. So they talked about that one. I wouldn't say it was inspired, but it was something that Oda was like, whoa, shit, I got to tell Kishimoto that I'm not copying you, but I am copying you. And so it's like, it was a thing. Like at that point, it's more so, there was another video I talked about with him and Rurouni Kenshin's author and copying. Rurouni Kenshin's author didn't make an entire MC in series because of Zoro. Zoro's existence. Oda said before even One Piece started that Zoro will become a one-eyed swordsman, which is something covered in the shorts. And because of hearing that, that author said, all right, I'm not going to make this the main character then. Because I don't want I don't want people to think that Zoro was inspired by me by making this series. So all interesting facts. If you guys haven't seen my shorts that cover those things, definitely check that out. Oda worked on that before OP. Yeah, exactly. So that's how that author knew about that. And so when Oda told him about that, that was his plan the entire time. The author was like, all right, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, which is why, you know, I said the series name, not the author. Let me see. Great piece with a 1-month visionary membership. Appreciate you. The Grand Fleet will come. Look at Orlumbus. Will come. Look at Orlumbus's flag. All right. Orlumbus flag, One Piece wiki. Let's see this. Yanta Maria. Wait, what? Wait, but they don't have a marine flag. They just have a normal thing, right? Oh, wait, are you saying there's somewhere else I should be looking at? Who is this? Santa Maria, but better? Yeah. Yonta Maria. What if it's Capone and they stole a Navy ship? Yeah, it could be. That's why I was like, I'm not discounting like random choices, but like, and like the Revs could be that too, but they did say that the like, this is a marine ship. We failed to neutralize an escaping vessel. It's interesting. Hyrodin is going to stop the Sunny from sliding off. That'd be fun. I think the ship that is coming is the Revolutionaries or Blackbeard Pirates. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the tier that I'm going with. Orlumbus has the strongest name in One Piece. Orlumbus? Why? Because he's a reference to Christopher Columbus? I don't think that makes him the strongest name in One Piece, though. I feel like that's like a garbage name. It does, Brandon. It does. It's Barto. No, we don't even know if Barto is underneath Shanks. It might even be that Shanks came up to Barto and Shanks went, you know, Straw Hat, I gave Luffy that Straw Hat. And then Barto freaks out and he becomes an underling, you know? Like, I don't know if it's Barto. It'd be wild if it's Sword. That came across my mind, but like that wouldn't make sense either. Why would they be countering this right now? I think the flag is one of the burning ships, not the other ships, though. That's what I said, Eric. I agree with that. After looking at it again, it's like it looks like it's just zoomed in. Like the angle of this and this are exactly the same. That's why I was like, it's probably this and this, right? Marine ship is ZKK fans? Wait, why is Marine ship ZKK fans? Hold on, I see Anime Dimension. 13 months supervisionary. I appreciate you. It says Luffy and Sanji fighting Kizaru, Saturn and then Ancient Robot comes and takes over the fight, and Strauss escapes the island. Mostly Stella dies. Luffy and Sanji fight Kizaru. Here's the thing. Oh, and Saturn. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Then Ancient Robot comes and takes over the fight. That'd be crazy. If the Ancient Robot can box both of them, that'd be crazy. I'm not mad that the Ancient Robot's that strong. But I do want to see Saturn's reaction to it. And Straw Hats escape the island. Fair. The series does need to go on. And Stella dies. So disjointedly, I can agree to the parts. Stella dying, fair. Now, do all of those things happen in succession? I think... See, the part there where I disconnect a little bit is that in order for Stella to die, I think Luffy has to be preoccupied. And so if in the progression of what you're describing is the Ancient Robot takes over the fight and Luffy's freed up, then I feel like if he's freed up, there's no way the Stella dies. And if Kizaru and Saturn are stopped by the Ancient Robot, then I don't think Stella dies unless it's like Lucci. So it is interesting. That's where like the last part and the top part for me, like I can see each individual part. That's why I broke it up. Feel like each individual part is possible, sure, but I don't know if all of it. Mainly because I feel like Luffy has to be stopped in order for Stella to die. Now I could be wrong. I'm not mad at it. AIM PDX with the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. John Stoops with the 7 months. Wait, you gifted memberships and didn't say anything. Thank you so much for your generosity. John Stoops with the 7 months says 7 months with the visionary, best vision in the verse. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. John Stoops is like general, not generic. I'm not gonna call you generic. Oh, this appreciative response is not appreciative, but John is a generic name. All right, I think we can all be fair with that. Stoops, I don't know why. Stoops just sits in my brain. It just lives rent free. When I see Stoops, I'm like, I remember this. I remember this comment, this name, all this stuff, right? And the reason why is, hey, Arnold. Stoop kid never leaves. I'm not saying that about you. And if that's your full name, power to you. It's just, I just had to, my ADHD wouldn't let me not mention that. I don't know if I've said this to you before, but I appreciate you, John Stoops. Alejandro Solis, the $5 super chat says, it's raining cannonballs. Hallelujah. Okay. Also, the last ship is on fire because of Sabo and cut will Dragon Windblade. Okay, so we're giving Dragon a Windblade. So I just, okay, Alejandro, I need you to understand the gravity of what you just said, okay? I agree with you. The ship being on fire, I thought about Ace, right? I thought about like, as far as when we've seen destroyed ships, you know, Eric brought up cannonballs can light things on fire, and that's fair, realistically true. It's just like from memory, I just can't remember a time when like a cannonball hit a ship, destroyed it. But then again, we haven't seen that really in One Piece. I'm trying to think like movies, has Oda drawn it that way? I don't know. But that's not an incorrect line of logic. It could just be cannon fire. But yeah, like Ace, Ace did it after or during Alabasta. So if this is Sabo and Dragon, they both are capable of flying. To the point where it's like Sabo didn't even need transport. He should be able to fly, like Iron Man. You know what I mean? Reach speeds, unimaginable speeds, right? So can Dragon if he has wind powers. Sure, maybe Dragon surfs on the back of Sabo, right? Like, who knows? Sabo though, flying on Karasu's bird, maybe discounts that, but maybe Karasu has Mach speed crows. Who knows? Now I need you to understand the gravity of you saying the cut is because Dragon's Windblade. Now, here's the gravity of that, right? We have Kizaru entering the race of the world's strongest swordsman. Look at this. He has the sword. Look at him holding it. He has this is I gotta tell you guys, this is a sacred jewel of Japan. The Ama no Murakumo is such an important sword. It is one of the 3 jewels of Japan, sacred treasures. And look at this. This is, Oda only does this for swordsmen. So now Mihawk is stronger than Kizaru because Kizaru is a swordsman now. And so if you're entering Dragon into the wind swordsman race, that means that Mihawk is also stronger than Dragon. Alejandro, so if you're willing to agree that Dragon is a swordsman that uses a wind sword, then you also have to agree that Mihawk is stronger than Dragon. Haha. Windblade, Mihawk's new victim. Oh no, the Mihawk wankers are going crazy. I love how, like, I saw some recent Twitter stuff where it's like, anytime the debate comes up now, it's that you're illiterate. If you don't think Mihawk is stronger, you're illiterate now. And I'm like, damn, I can't read. That's fine with me. Power on Demon Time, yeah. Those conversations stay on Twitter, you know. It's a Twitter toxic, not Twitter, it's Twitter brain rot, right? Because Twitter, all it is reading. So people who sit on there think they're literate, and then they say that other people aren't literate. To be fair, reading comprehension is a real issue in this fan base. Narukami, chill, bro. Mihawk could solo Mare Draw if he actually gave a shit. I'm not discounting that, right? Yo, Heezy came up in the Twitch chat. What up, Par? How do you feel about the chapter? I feel fine. I don't think there's anything questionable. I think again, if you haven't seen the chapter reaction, I think it's fair to say my favorite part of the chapter is the humanity. Now, what humanity means to me is, and the rest of the chat, you have to tune into the vision, the knock-up stream, if you will, where every week Oda knocks us up with the latest and greatest chapter, and the humanity, this chapter, woo, pristine. And I think this right here, any Kuma panel like this, anytime Kuma moves, the chapter gets a buff, like 5x or plus 10 like happy points, serotonin points. Like, anytime you see this, right? And your life will be taken by clones, and he's talking about Bonnie, and then Kuma's like, no. Plus 10. Chapter gets a plus 10. You know what I'm saying? More like the bricked up stream. That, Cutlass, that you're self-reporting. Oda is a man. I'm a man. I'm talking to you. I'm telling you the stuff. So it's like, if you're getting bricked up by me and Oda sharing the vision, listen. Now, if you bricked up chapter and you read on your own, and hey, that's on you. But if it's a stream, you know, it's knock-up stream. Oda knocked us up. You know, you're the one refusing the pants check. That's because I stood up. It's just that I can't do it anymore because the camera follows me now. That's the real. See, like, the camera's the one that's like, look, see, I'm jumping, right? The camera follows me now, so we can't be doing the pants check anymore. Which, unironically, apparently we found out the pants check was started by Bonnie chapter. And I passed it. And I told you guys, no other YouTuber or streamer that you watch will ever agree to a pants check like I do. And that was probably the most important chapter to do it. And I proved it on stream. On stream. I beat the allegations from day one. Not a single moment did Bonnie, you know. Now, if it were a doll, listen. Anyways, let's see. Mr. Bushido, I'm going to read it again. 19 months visionary. Carrot, also Smoker, was the one heading to Egghead. Smoker being the one to head to Egghead, I'm not mad at it, but also it just doesn't make sense. At this point, if you're talking about the one who destroyed the Navy ships, why would he do that, right? But if it's Smoker who fed him the food, you know, people have brought up that theory. Not me. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, all right? But other people have brought up Smoker, and that is the thing, you know? Your friends can pan check for us? Yeah, my friend is here, but he is working right now. He has his headphones on. So, you know, I'm not gonna drop it. I'm not gonna drop the pants for him, you know? How many chapters until Oda tells us who is coming to See, Eric's here asking the real question. Okay, hold on. That's a solid question. Let me just respond to Mr. Bushido before I forget again. Mr. Bushido, I'll give it to you. Carrot is in the cover story. Now, what does the thing is, like, you gotta remember the caption, okay? The caption is they're taste testing carrot stew. Okay, we'll scroll up. That is the craziest innuendo. There's literally a dog drooling over carrot. This is the depiction of the community, right? Like, there's some who are Inurashi, who are, you know, I'm not gonna say the word, but, you know, they dress up in suits and they do things, and, you know, society may or may not agree with them, but that's them. And then there's some people who are just casual carrot enjoyers, right? And he's just chilling in the back. But let's be for real right now. Neko has a great view. Oda drew carrot in a very she is packing a lot of heat, right? But the main thing here, the main issue is not any of this. It's not any of this, okay? All right? It's this, right? We're gonna make sure you guys don't miss it. Okay, we're gonna make sure. Hold on, I'm in the wrong part. I'm the wrong part. It's there, right? You guys see that front and center? Front and center. You see this, Mr. Bushido? This is the issue. This sword is stabbing a carrot. Okay? That is the problem. They want to distract you with the taste testing the stew, and you can taste carrot all you want. But this is not how you cut carrots. This is not how you cut carrots. This sword is stabbing through the, what I would call, the soul of the carrot. The you know, this is the you know, the heart, the crazy thing right here, right? So that's the part, right? So I'm sorry to say, Mr. Bushido, Oda's saying that Oda, the carrot's in danger, in my opinion. She's getting stabbed. Maybe this is the thing, that she's not cut out to be a Straw Hat right here. Are you guys missing it? For the chat is self-reporting like crazy. You guys can't see I'm focused on this? What are you guys looking at? Hello, guys. Hello. Look at this right here. There's a katana going right through the carrot. It's saying that she's not cut out to be a Straw Hat. Zoro kills carrot. That thigh gap is crazy though. I didn't even. Oh my god, guys! You guys are. Whoa. I don't look at rabbits like that, you know. She gets stabbed in the back. No, that was the front, brother. That was the front. Cap code 1. You guys self-reported, okay? Projecting, exactly, Jack. Exactly. See, This is me. I would never use humanity to boost this stream, you know, to get more clicks. But you know, this Kuma is right here. Great. If you mute ParVision stream, it looks like ParVision is simping for Carrot's thighs. No, no, no. That's what you guys are looking at. I put the focus part in the front. Oscar, that is a crazy. I'm gonna let everybody else see what you just wrote. See, I didn't make Oscar say that. I approved that message just to show you guys what chat's on. How do I delete my message? Yo, that's crazy. Nah, you don't get to. You don't get to. He said, wait. He said, wait. Yo, I'm going to throw it out there. Oscar, don't worry about it. You speak for everybody. All right? You speak for everybody in the chat. I'm not in the chat. I haven't typed once in the chat. Okay? Bar is an art enjoyer and looks into the detail. Thanks you. Thank you, Vihawks. If you were on Twitch side, I'd VIP you instantly. Oscar is his own man. Par gaslit Oscar into that reaction, then highlighted his reaction. No, he. What do you mean? That's. Oh God. Okay. But Eric was saying, how many chapters until Egghead? Oh God, that was a fun detour. So okay, what happens next chapter? Next chapter is probably some fighting, because fighting is happening. We probably shift. If this is the focus at the end of it, right? Let me think about how the last chapter ended. How did the last chapter end? The Buster call. So then we jumped. Let me do something real quick. Let me see how the last 4 chapters ended. Let me go 1101. Let me see this. So we end this chapter with Nika is this is too far back. This isn't relevant. Kuma's life. I mean, it's relevant, obviously, but I just want to see. And we end here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Wait, wrong one. There we go. 10th birthday. Okay. We come back. Birthday. So we carry on. Like, we start out the next page about, like, we end on the birthday gift. This is a present. Birthday gift. Cool. I'm gonna see how this one ends. I want to see if Oda has a... We start with the... I mean, this one makes sense. It's the punch. We don't skip it. We go straight to the punch. Right? It's fair. How does this one ends? Ends with announcing the Buster call. We're staying. We're not doing any funny business. If Oda keeps this pattern last 4 chapters, it's like whatever the last chapter ended with, we start the next chapter on, which is kind of fair. Some chapters in the past have jumped a little bit. There was those half and half chapters, right? How did those chapters go? Like this one with Law. How did this one go? I just want to see, because that's something that, as a fan of One Piece, but not just a fan of One Piece, like, I do like how directors like organize things. So 1081 started with that. We went into a flashback. It goes to the Beppo stuff, ends with the Beppo stuff. Okay, let me just see the chapter before. Hero of Legend. This is all Kobe, Garp. Ends with Garp entering. Starts with Garp entering. Let's go and take it. And then we jump. It goes from Law and that stuff to T-Bone. And then we give it a little update. We skip. We go to Cross Guild. So this is something people have been wondering about. Do we go into half chapters? Like, okay, we go into Sabo from here. Truth of that day. We end with Sabo. Start off with Sabo. Okay. And then we go to the flashback. This is all going to be Sabo stuff. So there's 2 ways I see it going down. Oda could jump in and tell us what this is immediately. Does he do that? Someone else, and we get their perspective. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe next chapter we figure out who this is. The only thing is, yeah, because a lot of action's happening right now. A lot of actions happening right now. Do we finish off this action? Let me see. There was a... Where's Usopp? Usopp and them said some lines, some important lines. Let me really read into these lines. Okay. Is Luffy okay? He's with you. I just lost track of him. Zoro is still off dealing with Lucci. We sent Jinbei over there to get him. I just got to make sure we got everything, you know, all the dialogue in frame, everything that's relevant. Oh, look, Robin. Wow. I didn't even notice Robin. I couldn't tell you why, though. Why are we cursed to go through multiple buster calls? Let's hurry and get out of here already. Ship sailing on seas. So it's like all set up. Next chapter might be a half chapter. Next chapter might be a half chapter. Maybe we get some interesting things here, and then maybe we jump somewhere. I don't know. That's a hard question. When is Sai coming? Sai is probably still asleep. He hasn't responded to me. So we might not get Sai today. Depends. What time is it? It's 2:15. Yeah. Usually he comes around like around now a little bit. So Robin hurt for no reason. Yeah. We don't, at least not for no reason, just we don't know the reason. Better not to get half chapter, but I guess that's better than nothing. Yeah, better than nothing for sure. Oh, but after next week is a break week, right? That does change something. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. No. If next week is a break week, we don't find out who it is. Yeah, because then Oda would make us guess on it more. He's gonna give us another clue, probably. Or it's a plot twist. He tells us who it is, but it's confusing why they're there. No, that wouldn't be it. Okay, I'm gonna say we find out in 2 chapters. Eric, if you're still here. We find out in 2 chapters, maybe. Not next chapter. Next week's a break week, probably. Not next week. After next chapter, it's a break week, right? Yeah, so after 11:06, it should be a break week, right? Because we had 11:04, 5, and then 6, and then we're gonna have a break week, right? Yeah. After that was break week. That's what I'm saying. After, if 11:06 is the next week, and then we have a break week, that would mean to me that Oda would want to end on a little bit of a thinker. You know what I mean? A little bit of a whodunit, you know? As Oda does every once in a while. Agreed. Next chapter, we still ain't seeing nothing but one panel of feet. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, can we address this? There's 387 votes, and it says, which can destroy an island more efficiently? It's 38% a buster call? That's so wild. It's a Kainu ParVision. Lava burns ship too. Yeah, but why would a Kainu... And then what, like... Not to bring up, like, I don't want to bring up pronouns, but a Kainu doesn't refer to himself like that. So they would say they would say our boss. Like, they would say a Kainu's headed over. They wouldn't say they're headed over for Egghead. And that they have to report that to Kizaru. Kizaru and Saturn ain't being defeated because the Straw Hats are going to flee. Interesting. That makes sense. I don't think that they would be defeated. Sanji panel is a lot like Luffy's face. True. The eyebrows really sell it. Next chapter will start with Zoro versus Lucci and Jinbei. I like that. That's a good jump. We see Zoro and Lucci fighting evenly, and then Jinbei's like, Zoro, we must go. And Zoro's like, hold on, I'm fighting a cat. Like, I don't know. I was trying to make that epic. It wasn't. All right, we're going to cut that part out of the stream. We're muting this part, you know? I might just play copyrighted music during this part just so they mute it. Wait, I thought... Yeah. How long Oda reveals York is a traitor? Yeah, but that's a different thing. I feel like that matters. I feel like York's reveal as the traitor matters way less than whoever's coming here, right? Over 1,000 cannons firing in unison. And okay. I've said this before. The ability that Garp showed. Earlier in like 2 years ago, or whenever we got Gear 5, we saw Bajrang Gun. The next chapter, when you saw Bajrang Gun, I said that eventually Garp is going to show out that he has Bajrang Gun level potential, if not an attack. When he did Galaxy Impact, my brain went like, yo, his prime is probably doing Bajrang Gun stuff, right? And I believe that there's going to be attacks that make Bajrang Gun look like baseline. Like, yeah, top tiers, but like Kizaru is one of those characters for sure. He's literally light. Like, we saw Anel with Death Pia. Like, Anel had Death Pia. What chapter is this? Let me just bring this up. Anel Death Pia, if I were to recall, is probably chapter 294. Kingdom Come? Am I one chapter off? Look at this. How do you all know these chapter numbers? I tuned into the ParVision, my punk records. Look at this. I called that. Look at how massive this is. This is Anel, dude. Kizaru can definitely do this if he so chose to. Evenly. You know what I mean? He can match. It's like this. It's like this one, if I get this one wrong, I should be memed on, but it should be. Oh, wait. I was, no, don't meme on me. No. That's not fair. This isn't fair. Hold on. Look at this. Ace and Blackbeard, dude. Like, we think that Kizaru is stronger than Ace and Blackbeard. Or not Blackbeard, but like this is pre-time skip. And look at the waters. I'm not like some people are saying like I'm saying Kizaru can do Leloucia. I'm not saying that. Ohara didn't do the Leloucia. Ohara wasn't even close to Leloucia. Ohara literally, Saul survived, the book survived, water survived, right? Punk Hazard got terraformed. Kizaru can do that easily. Not easily, but like he could do it. He just can't. Well, all right, let's see this. Let me pull up the. I remember it is 4/01. Let's pull up this. Okay. If I recall, this one would be 207. Oh wait, no, 507. 507. Oh wait, that's an important chapter. Nightmare. What is that? Arabasta. What is in this one? Kizaru arrives. Boom. Your boy is back on it. I've been busy, but like my memory is intact. Right here. Right. What? Oh, not that one. Look at this. Look at this blast. This is casually. This, like, if you were to meme abridged Kizaru here, it looks like he just farted. He just lifted up his leg to fart, and then he destroyed an entire grove, dude. Like, look, if this was a slide over there and you got a fart sound. Like, Kizaru's farts. Literally. Like, I only asked a little question. He was aiming to do this, and then he's like, oh man, I guess I went a little too far. That means that he was trying to hold back and he still couldn't, and he lasered an entire thing. Look at this tree. Let's pixel scale a little bit. This tree This tree. Okay, we're pixel scaling. Look at this. We'll channel our inner Cole here. Okay, this trees are very strong. Casually, O'Hara did this after a buster call, right? But casually, Kizaru did this with one kick that wasn't even meant to destroy things. He's not even trying to destroy it. Let's look at these building sizes, okay? All right, let's look at the building sizes real quick, and then let's compare it to. We get a good view here. Oh yeah, look at these building sizes, dude. Look at this. Look, comparatively, pixel scaling. Look at this. Par, you're getting mad that you have discredited the buster call. No, I'm still discrediting the buster call. None of this makes sense. They're not doing anything. Your scales, they've been cold? No. This is real. Very strong, but also very weak to heat. Opar did some stretching before reaching further than Lofi reached for Usopp on Water 7. What do you mean? Kizaru easily destroys an island faster than buster call. Come on, guys. Light fruit, maybe why Eni's lobby is always day? Exactly, Jack. Exactly. Change the climate. It's called Never Night Island. Eni's lobby, guys. A tree, even a big one, still isn't island size. But I'm saying it's casual. It's casual. But this tree is the width. If you could compare the building sizes, this right here is look. I didn't draw it. Oda did. Look how small these buildings are. Boom. I didn't make perspective. I also don't use this often in my thing. I'm just saying as far as destruction goes, it's easy. That's just a flashy fireball. No, what do you mean no damage? He look, the tree falling. Multiple. This isn't even the same tree. This is the tree behind it. What do you mean? He destroyed an entire thing. Look. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you. This one is 397, right? Let me show you this. Let me show you something real quick, okay? This is O'Hara, right? This is Buster Call, right? Okay, Robin, Saul, Robin. Cool. Look where Saul is. Can we acknowledge where Saul is? Okay, and then let's acknowledge something real quick. Look at him. He got frozen. He's on the coast. Where is he? Look, right here. Frozen. She. There, she. On the coast. May I remind you. So let's look back at where he is, right? He's about right here, right? Like we can tell on this panel more better, right? They couldn't even destroy that. Standing still. Ice. Their cannonballs could not kill Saul. I'm just saying, had it been, anything else? I don't think Saul is surviving that, right? That's all I'm saying. Even after reasoning still can. That's what I'm saying. The reasoning never ends. Kizaru can clone himself. 10 Kizarus easily beat 10 Marine ship Busters, and he did more than 10. He did more than 10 against Luffy. No one lives on O'Hara anymore? Saul did. Saul literally lived it. He was there. No one lives on O'Hara because they don't want to. Okay. Boy, that's a whole. Boy, 10 Dio, that's a whole separate thing. No one lives on O'Hara because it's bad real estate. You can't gentrify the demons of O'Hara. You don't go. Yeah, it's cheap real estate, but no one goes there because the world government, you don't want to be the target of that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not saying no one lives on O'Hara anymore because you can't gentrify O'Hara. like the same logic here. It's like after Buster calling, like what's it called? But then the logic falls because they Buster called Eni's lobby and they still use it. They rebuilt it. It's not even Chernobyl because Ennie's lobby still is there. Yeah, I read your message. I knew you didn't disagree. You disagree with me. I still. What do you mean? This is my stream. This is entirely down to Par's inability to imagine 1,000 cannons. Matt in the morning, thank you for coming on Twitch stream. Nah, Buster calls are half-assed. Exactly. Kizaru greater than a Buster call. And you know what? I appreciate you. 20 more votes came in and we moved the scale from 61% to 62%. Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to that last bit. I know, oh no, 40 votes came in and more. What if Punk Hazard is from Conquerors, not Awakening? And then you're telling me just with Conquerors they could terraform it. I've never seen a Buster call terraform anything. Go check the movies, guys. In the movies, they were more afraid of Fujitora's meteor than the Buster call. In fact, in the movies that Oda made, the Buster calls are fodderized every single time. They called a Buster call on Douglas Bullet, and Douglas Bullet beat the Buster call. This is not a regular Buster call. Watch Film Stampede. They called 2 Buster calls in the flashback and in current time. They both are garbage, and they were this size. I'm gonna be honest. Lucci, I think Lucci personally asked Akainu to launch a Buster call. A meteor. So if you think Fujitora can do, if you're saying a meteor, Trev, is just a giant Buster call, other people need to recognize that. Because what are we saying? Kizaru can't do Fujitora feats? That's what I'm saying. People who watch the podcast agree. Luca Wolf. Luke, you're like one of the first people who came on the stream who said watching more Par is better. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Luca Wolf agrees. You guys just need to watch more Par. That's what oh no, the vote went back down after the last like 7 votes. Buster call. That's because I mentioned where the votes. Oh no, it's back. It's back. There's haters, Par haters in the chat right now trying to skew the votes. And you know what? We're gonna change. We're gonna leave it there and go back to the super chats. Shout outs to the 400 people who are still here. 400 plus, including Twitch. Am I streaming to Kick today? I am not. But it is what it is. Let me see. Let me see. Code 1XZ, $2. If it's the Big Mom Pirates revealing Big Mom's alive. I read that. Where do I put Big Mom Pirates as the ones arriving? I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I will say lowest. I think it's the lowest. The reason why is because the only reason why I think Big Mom, they could come, and I do think now, don't get me wrong, I do believe in a world where Big Mom's crew could come. As crazy as that sounds, guys. The reason being is if Pudding is with the Blackbeard Pirates that are on the way. That's why I said if Big Mom Pirates come, it would have to be with Big Blackbeard. The reason why is because Pudding is a major asset, like one of the most. Pudding is their Robin. As much as Big Mom may not, prioritize Pudding, like as far as in chapter 999. Kaido goes like, don't you have whatever? And then Big Mom goes like, yeah, but we don't need her or whatever if we have Robin. I forget exactly what she said. But, she was basically saying like, I can't bank on the awakening. All right, we just got news from Sai. He won't be able to make today's. Let me just respond. Wait, could you guys hear my keyboard typing? Dang, we came for Sai. Heard that. Aw. I'm not gonna dox what Sai just wrote to me. All I know is that Besides my dude. Um. Oh yeah, Black Mom Pirates. Black Mom Pirates go insanely hard. Big Mom Pirates. Yeah. So I think like if it were Big Mom Pirates, it'd be like people chasing after pudding, and trying to get to you know, the trying to bring her back, which would be wild. Did OBS reconnection successful? That was interesting. We're back. Is it lagging for anyone else? It should be fixed. It should be fixed now. Sai has sent his hockey apparently along the way with the message. Yeah. We good. All right, cool. But yeah, let me read the last or the latest super chat, and then I'll get back to the old ones. Oh, actually, I responded to all of these. Okay, cool. SK with the 280 super chat, 280 Canadian dollars. 20? What is this? 20? What is this? 20 what? What does it mean? 20th super chat. Shout outs to that. Awesome. Could be man marked by flames, black flag, black ship. Oh, wait. This is great. Okay, wait. This is actually really important. This is I was trying to think of how explosions work, cannon fire on ships. Here we go. I forgot that Akainu didn't do it. He ordered cannon fire from the warships. And so the cannon fire resulted in the ship splitting in half and exploding. So that opens it up. It doesn't need to be Sabo per se, but look, fire. Wow, we unintentionally ended up on a very important panel. Let me see this. Black flag, black ship. They don't necessarily say black ship. I mean, the black flag is a thing, but if this were the man marked by flames, I wouldn't be upset. Now, you know what'd be sick? I've been thinking about this. If Shaka was a clone of the man marked by flames, that'd be kind of sick. And so, like, that could be why the man marked by flames is coming here. Now, there's so much about it that could make sense, because then if Vegapunk sent somebody to get the poneglyph, boom. I kind of like, I like man marked by flames. You know what? But the difference is he has to know that they are headed for Egghead, right? If it's plural and it's man marked by flames, that's the only reason. And they're like, if it's man marked by flames, then like, why do these people necessarily know? I thought the Navy were Dumbos. You know what I mean? Like, we had a whole part of the chapter where you guys were telling me, like, these guys are Dumbos. Like, literally, these dudes are Dumbos. They don't have IQ points. So many of you guys are saying that. So then all of a sudden they have the IQ points to know who the man marked by flames is, when, like, I don't even know, like, if Robin necessarily knows, right? It's got to be Saul. Yo, okay. As far as craziness goes, it would be wild if Saul had a Buster Call run back. He comes to Egghead and he's just like, Buster Calls, they ain't shit. I survived one. I could survive them all, you know? Imagine if Saul came back like that. And convince me it's a former warlord. Yeah, I like the idea that it's the former warlord as the man marked by flames. Dang, Jack's right could be Salt. Wait, Jack's right could be Salt? Yeah. You don't think it's Blackbeard? No, I think Blackbeard's the top choice. I think Blackbeard's the top choice. But depends like who's with Blackbeard in my thing. Earlier I mentioned Blackbeard, Dragon, like Revs, cross guild Shanks, because Eric brought in Shanks possibility. Shanks is close. Shanks is, you know, sees newspaper. Shanks has the data guy. He's leaving Elbaf. Elbaf is apparently next island. So it's like cross guild and Shanks, I think, are equal. Underneath them would be Grand Fleet. Underneath them would be Big Mom. If I were to put the man marked by flames, I think that at the moment, based off of they're headed for Egghead, and below Shanks Cross Guild choice. And not saying Shanks Cross Guild or Ty, I'm saying Taylor. Oh, OBS disconnected again. Oh, wait, hold on. Lag. Okay. This is interesting because this seems like an OBS problem, not a connection issue. I'm back. I'm just like trying to monitor, see different things. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good now. Big Mom showing up to Egghead would probably be the biggest plot twist of this year, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that I could see that. That's the best comment I've seen. Wait, what's the best comment? Been there, done that, Saw? Yeah. The Saw. So I was just like, Buster Calls ain't. And it fits my, I said it because it fits my agenda of like Buster Calls ain't shit. It's just like Saul showing up would be kind of sick. You know, I don't know what, because the problem is, and it's not necessarily a problem. It's not a non-problem. It's more of like an expectation issue, right? I think what we are expecting, I think a lot of people are expecting whoever this is, whoever they are, whoever that entity comprises of, they are a force enough to, when Kizaru said, you know, hey, should we wrap this up quickly? Like the chessboard, the board is like flipped a little, not flipped, but like it's stacked a little bit right now. And my interpretation, if you guys watched the podcast last week, is that whoever shows up, I think it would make sense that they change the landscape of that board. Blackbeard is a character like that. Revs are a character like that. Cross Guild, Shanks, they're all characters like that. Saul doesn't feel like that. Now, if it was a bunch of giants, maybe. But like, what does a bunch of giants mean? I don't know. Now, Big Mom and Blackbeard, yes, that would change things. Man marked by flames, you know. So it's all in there. It's interesting. The scope of what this all means. Saul about to show up, but the Galaxy Impact is crazy. Buster Impact would be crazy. TV in the attic is spin. Oh, Buster Impact, yeah. Whoever shows up can't be directly against the world government and allied with Luffy, because then the Strats don't have to escape Egghead. So it's Devon and Luffy. Yeah. And that's what's interesting about all of this, is like Oda essentially, he's keeping us in the dark about a lot of things, and we have to essentially put emphasis in random places, and that based on that emphasis biases who you think is important, right? So all that being said, let's see this next super chat. It's him, Co. $2 super chat says, Buster calls are for islands that can't defend. That's fair. I agree with that. I'm just saying that, like, if you're capping a Buster Call at a defenseless island, right? Here's one thing. Right? The barrier around the lavostratum is still up. We'll have to blast through. This is my issue, right? Like, they should not be able to even reach one. I already talked about some of the reactions, so for people who are tuning in, just reiterating, they realistically shouldn't be able to hit the clouds, okay? Second, Vegapunk's defense field is at 100. If cannon fire can make it through the defense field, there was no point in even bringing this thing up. Bonnie made it through. That's why I think the cannons are going to be able to make it through, which is just dumb in my opinion, but like, whatever. And here's another thing. Luffy went through twice, and he said he thought he was in gear 5, and he thought that going through the field, it made him feel like he was going to die. And you're telling me cannons are going to break through? So now cannons are able to bust through something that could threaten Gear 5's life? I don't know. So, and then that's where I'm like, at least Kizaru can break through everything. We know Kizaru can break through everything. He is the defense. Like, Kizaru can literally Kamehameha this. And sure, maybe we could talk about stamina. He doesn't have stamina for this. I guess peeing light is too crazy, but all he needs to do is piss on the island. I think it's done. It's him, Co. $5 super chat says, third super on a live stream, and two of them are here. And let me read this new one. It's him, Co. $2 super chat says, Co means king of hockey. So it's him, king of hockey. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the sports. I want to like this last one, but my UI is not letting. Oh, I can like it here. It's him, Co. Kizaru kick on Sabori was more destructive than any. Okay. Let me read this. It's him, Co. It's him, king of hockey. Hold on, let me use your full government name here. Okay, wait. Is him, Co. also a member? I don't know how I can give people memberships. I heard I can. How do I do this? Okay. Last week I said, wait, is it Narukami? You get a gifted membership? I think it's you. Him. I'm going to figure out how to gift memberships because you. Let me read this. Let me read the full thing to make sure we're on the same side. Kizaru kick on Sabori was more destructive than any buster call we've seen. To call out buster call where an Yanko is, I'm going to read it as it is. I'm not going to... A Yanko. All right? Luffy ain't your normal Yanko. He's a Yanko with an A. He's a Yanko. All right? He yanks your chain every goddamn time. To call a buster call where a Yanko is, staring disrespectful El Marine. Exactly. I think I'm understanding it the full way, and what you're saying is Kizaru is the counterforce to a Yanko, and we can't be saying that a Yanko loses to a buster call. King had harder defense than Kai Derp. Zoro cut him, but he can't cut Lucci. Exactly. Yanko sounds offensive. Yanko sounds offensive. You're not wrong. Yo, AIM PDX with the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you so much, AIM. I also saw you in the Twitch chat earlier, and I was gonna acknowledge that, but then you hopped into the YouTube chat, so I just wanted to let you know that I saw you. Everyone loses to a no boy Tendio. Stop it. Is this okay? Hold on, we need to be straight here. Are there buster call stands? Is there BCKK buster calls kill Kaido an agenda? Is this like on Twitter? Buster calls. It's him, king of hockey. I was gonna say king of $5 says, I've been drinking, dog. Chill. A. Listen, we drunk. It's him, king of hockey. Yes, using government name. You're welcome anytime. Now, we don't endorse, we don't support alcohol poisoning, so be careful. But I do have a remedy for hangovers. I might share that with you. That might be a perk for my high members or special members. I'll give them my hangover thing. It's 100%. No one has... It has raving reviews, if you will. Anyways. Buster calls are clearly Yonko. No, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Buster calls are mid. They have never succeeded in... Look at this chat right now. Oh my... Do you guys see this? Do you guys see who wrote that? It's Steel D Theory. If you guys don't know, Steel D Theory is me and Sai's birth, our child. We birthed Steel D Theory on his channel, on this in one of the Par and Sai hubble-baloos, you know, the knock-up stream post Milky Way, came Steel D Theory, and he is here spitting. Buster calls are mid. They have never succeeded in fully destroying anything. Yes, sir, it's your boy. Let's go. Yes, live birth. He exists. He's here. Welcome, Steel D Theory. I just want to acknowledge that it's him, king of hockey. 5 super chats, and it's the 5th super chat on live stream. They're all in this stream apparently. So Man, you'll never scale this one piece correctly until you accept the button. No, it's not. Oda scaled it in the... Oh my god. Every time we scale up Buster Calls, they get scaled down right after. It's easy. What if there's a Buster Call with Momonga? Momonga, though. Until there's a Buster Call where Vice Admiral Garp is on the ship. Because I asked it. It's like, which one would you get? I gotta go, Par. Need to sleep. Enjoy the stream. Yo. Have a good night. It's like 7 a.m. for you, Chin. Shoutouts to you. Peace out. Buster Call stands are bots. Thank you, Chin. Anyways, I asked this last week, and I'm gonna check the comments again. If you... The Egghead Buster Call... Okay. Let's rephrase this question, okay? Let's rephrase this question. Which would you rather have? Okay, which would you rather have? 100... Oh, no. Egghead Buster Call. Which would you rather have? Which would you rather call? Okay. The Egghead Buster Call, or one singular... I'm not going to say the person, you guys see it. One singular... Like, if you were trying to do the same thing to the like someone said earlier, it's him, said, the Buster Calls are for islands that can't defend themselves. So then if you throw a Garp, right? Like, okay, let's do this again, right? If I saw 100 ships, sure, I'm afraid. But then if I use my telescope, right? I zoom in, I'm all up in there, right? And I see one Garp. I am telling my captain, if I'm the captain, I'm saying, yo, it's not the 100 ships we need to be worried about. It's the Garp. It's Garp that we got to be worried about, okay? If Buster Call with 10 Garps, yes, but... This is what I'm saying. It's Garp, dude. It's so easy. I'm calling Garp. Garp couldn't take down Pirate Island, so Buster Call. Yeah, but Garp couldn't take down Pirate Island because there was innocent people and all that stuff, right? I'm saying that if you had a Garp to destroy an island, right, in the same scope of the Buster Call, like if they were both doing the same thing, I'd rather call Garp, right? I'm saying, like, as far as damage and output and capabilities, in fact, Garp could jump and fly up. They wouldn't have to worry about breaking through the defenses of Labo Phase. Garp just is Garping it. You know what I mean? No, Boy 10 Dio is the craziest Buster Call thing. He just said Buster Call is undefeated. Okay, let's read this. It's him, King of Hockey, $10 membership, $10 super chat, but my brain read ahead. Yes, I am a member, though. Do you think Luffy is fully awakened? I do not. To awaken, you must align your mind, body, soul, and fruit. Luffy still doesn't understand his fruit, so he can't be fully awakened. I think he's... Okay, fully awakened is the important wording. I can agree to fully awakened. I can agree to that. I think that, like... and I've talked about this, like, as much as Gear 6 is a meme, there's a version of events where at the end of it, Luffy creates his own gear. Like, there's, like, yes, if this is Nika's power, then Luffy has a version of him that comes out. And one of my newer videos won't talk about that, but after you hear my logic of Devil Fruits, it'll make more sense why Gear 6 Luffy makes sense, right? And so, to awaken, you must align your body. So, and so while I may not agree that Gear 5 isn't the full awakening, like I think it is the full awakening. I think the separation though is that Luffy not understanding his power doesn't come from like his ability to not understand it. I think he understands it the way he can, and that's why he awakened it. But as far as understanding what he's capable of, there might be more to it, right? And what I mean by that, I know it's confusing, but like Luffy could use hockey before he learned about it, right? He used Conqueror's hockey before, and he didn't know he's capable of it. He was using it. He reached that part. He was pushed to that. He was doing it, right? Just like he was pushed to use Gear 5. Now, his proficiency with Gear 5 is much better than when Luffy leaked hockey, but I would go as far to say that like Rayleigh taught a lot of things about hockey use that I think led Luffy into understanding his devil fruit even more, to the point that I think it's not controversial at this point. At one point it was that without hockey, Luffy couldn't achieve Gear 4 because it's wrapped in hockey. In order to maintain the various forms and the bending and whatever, he has to, without armament hockey and the proficiency he has, he wouldn't be able to achieve the quality of Gear 4 that he has, to the point that Gear 4 runs out when he runs out of the stamina of hockey. So now, what I mean by all of that is that there's probably something else that Luffy has to like learn or understand, which is where like my elemental hockey stuff or the hockey devil fruit connection stuff that I know about, or the dreams and wills stuff, like that's the part that makes Luffy be able to use all of Gear 5. All the crazy stuff that we can imagine Gear 5 is capable of, that probably comes after, right? So that's what I think. When he realizes that his property changes with each color is when he masters Gear 5. Yeah, the red Gear 5 thing is really interesting. I think Luffy can pick what color he wants. If his hair, he gets angry, he's go red. Yeah, exactly. Or his red form is like where the flames come from. I'm driving to work, but don't want to miss the discussion. Hey, be safe. Use speech to text, okay? Don't be texting and driving. Decimo Vulcan asked Matt in the morning to elaborate. That's fun. That's an interesting thing. I think I gotta go. Good stream, Par. Also, Buster Call is fodder level. I said what I said. Mary Tale. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hopefully we see more of you soon. More of you soon. I appreciate your input here. We welcome that. Armand G. Why would you let a powerhouse destroy the island if they need to handle the other powerhouses? I would let the Marines do the heavy lifting. And that's fair, Armin. I understand that, okay? My point isn't that, like, destroying the island, whatever, but, like, there's so many parts of this that don't make sense, right? Like, look, their Buster Call isn't supposed to hit this. It's not supposed to hit Labo phase. Because this is what they literally the three objectives. All three of those objectives are here. The Buster Call is aiming at the Labo phase, trying to break down this impenetrable fortress to hit a nuclear power plant, to hit the Punk Records, which is just a soft brain inside of a shell, and then York. So, like, in all regards, this Buster Call just makes no sense. It shouldn't be capable of doing any of this, but we're just gonna give it that. And so that, like, my slander of the Buster Call, and yes, I'm calling it slander, is that from top down, this Buster Call just makes no sense, and it shouldn't be capable of this, and it's fodderized. And sure, maybe you know, yeah, I get it. I played League. You give the people you fodder control. Hey, you just clear waves. I'll handle all the team fights. Fine. Like, some parts is that your teammates become so weak that you can't stop taking my farm. I'm eating all of it, right? Sure. Like, we can ignore all of that. But, like, top down, this Buster Call is kind of goofy, right? You also have to remember that these are just insects deciding that he doesn't likely Anything? No, I get that, but he want all three of his things. He's calling it, and this is his three objectives right here. We don't know where the brain is. They don't know where the nuclear power plant is. At that point, listen, like you just hit the power plant once and it does more than the buster call. Ain't nobody telling me a nuke isn't greater than a buster call. Right? A nuke is greater than a buster call. Saturn got punched once and said the objectives, yo, mom. Yo, that is facts, right? Like, I don't get it. Not gonna lie, Saturn having to use a buster call is kind of embarrassing. Does he think he can steal the theory? I don't know. I can't take your word at face value, not gonna lie. Because you know you're a child, but are you glazing? Are you just on my side to be on my side? Or this is actually, I'll take it, I'll understand it. If this is just you, I'll accept it. but that's what I'm saying, it's kind of embarrassing, right? Like you know. But a nuke can leave traces, a buster call doesn't. A buster call leaves traces, Decimo. Look, I pulled it up. Look at the traces. He got frozen right here. Saul, right here, frozen, statue, still target, right on the coast. They couldn't even destroy that. He's alive and well. He didn't even lose a limb. The tree, yeah, it's fine, but the books all survived. All the books, water protected them. I think a nuke beats water, and it beats an ice statue. Saying buster calls don't leave traces. Any's lobby got buster called, and it's still there. People work there. People live there. Maybe the buster call is stronger than you think. No, I think nuke is stronger than buster call. Yeah, Par, you're right though. Saturn a bit silly, just letting his emotions control his decision. That's what I'm saying. He's stealing your theory that buster calls are ass, Par. That's fine. These are my child. It's just facts, Par. We are geniuses. Yo. These comments are crazy. What chapter? I just tuned in, so I know very minimal. What chapter? 397. They buster called O'Hara, right? Saul is right there on the coast, and now we know that Saul's alive. He got turned into an ice statue. And he survived. To the point that Kizaru thought that. See, that's the problem. Kizaru put too much stocks in... Not Kizaru. Kuzan. Kuzan put too much stocks in the buster call. He's like, oh no, I killed my best friend. I turned him into a statue and they got buster called. Kuzan was brainwashed by the same agenda that Boy Tendio is. And he thought buster calls are end-all be-all. And yet, if he just was on... If Kuzan tapped into the vision... You know, Saul's not dead. And he would have been like, oh man, I didn't kill my best friend. My old buddy, you know? He didn't know his ice was that dank. Wait, dank is good. His ice was garbo, you know? Part chat, I gotta go. I couldn't chat during work, but come on, guys. What beats the buster calls out there like 0 and 20? Savage Emperor, I just want to appreciate that everybody who like is tuning in and they really want to be here. They're very like in tune with they want to be here, and some of these guys don't always agree with me. I want to point that out. They're all saying the same thing. I feel like I gotta put this on as a poll. Which one's stronger, an admiral or buster call? Only Mihawk can cut through the ice. No, there we go. We got a Mihawk feat. That's crazy. He put Saul in a time capsule. Kazan underestimated his own ice. No, but he knows his ice really well. He told us many times. We've seen it shatter. Even Whitebeard cut the ice, right? In fact, Whitebeard vibrated the ice. He just jiggled a little bit, you know? Let me see. V Peak Fiction $5 super chat says, we stuck destroying everything. It's about set the humans back enough to control them because they can just kill the humans that learn about it later. But the humans who do that aren't even there. They're all on the refugee ship and they lost them. They got neutralized. The humans that are on the island that are of worry are Vegapunk. They don't need a look at this. Vegapunk is defenseless. Kizaru and Saturn are right there. You can't tell me they can't just blitz kill him. Okay, let's be for real right now. Look at this. Kizaru is right here, and here's a Vegapunk. You know what I mean? Like the Buster Call isn't doing more than this, right? Like Kizaru and Saturn are closer to their objectives than not. All of the, according to the let me see. According to, I think it's chapter 1079, all of the people on Egghead were evacuated. Evacuate Egghead, get to safety. I'm pretty sure there's an update line to this that said everybody escaped from Egghead. Exposition piece power, the island is no more because it's being Buster called. Oh my god. That's not even true anymore. That's not even, the thing is, the island no more thing was defeated by Vegapunk, the new giant pirates, and Dragon. They all showed up to the island and they were like, hey, look, the Buster Call failed to destroy any of the books. Let's take them home, guys. Yo, this is funny. Whoop slap greater than Bastard Call. I like how you say Bastard Call. Because you're saying that their ass bastard called. That's honestly too much of a boost, because we know how powerful ass is. You know, look at all this ass on whoa whoa. anyways, we don't have to look at all that tail. Oh, I just need to see. I'm worried. Yeah, I'm worried about Stella too. There's a line here somewhere. Yeah, maybe next chapter deals with Zoro, right? Maybe that's what next chapter does. The books are placed in a lake, basically, or a pond. So the Buster Call. That's what I'm saying. Nukes beat Buster Call because Nuke beats a lake. Cannons don't beat lake. Water protects lake. You know? Saturn wants Vegapunk to suffer seeing his baby killed by the Buster Call. I can agree with that, Alejandro. I can agree with that. But I also feel like can Saturn just like magic circle? You know what? Steel D Theory was onto something. Can't Saturn conjure up something that's island level? Right? Like, he showed up with all this hubbubaloo, right? Can we go back to that chapter real quick? I think it's 1094 when he shows up, right? Yeah, I believe it's 1094. There we go. Yep. Look how massive this is, right? Like, this is a giant, massive circle. Also, Saturn himself is massive. But like, look at this depiction, right? Like, Frankie's inside this, and this is the Egghead. And they're in the sky, right? Like, Saturn showing up did this much. Is it just smoke and show? Like, is it just performative arts? Like, can he not destroy things? It's interesting. It is interesting. Water protection radiation. No, but if you nuke a lake, it's not even radiation. It's getting instantly vaporized. If you nuke an area and inside the radius of the blast, everything gets vaporized. It's not about radiation. In fact, fun fact, if you guys see Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about it, the hydrogen bombs don't have radiation. We got rid of the radiation fallout. It's just the nuclear, the vaporization part. But the new nuclear bombs do not have radiation in it. Fun fact. We actually fine-tuned that because of how damaging our testing was, too. The Almighty Pizza with $2 super chat says, stream for real got me through the rest of my shift. Thanks, Par. I appreciate you. The Almighty Pizza. Man, I'm so hungry. Fun fact, my diet for my surgery and radiation stuff is can't have pizza. I can't have a lot of food, but I can't have pizza, so that's sad. It's him, King of Hockey. I keep saying King of Lightning. King of Hockey's $5 super chat says, what do you think a full awakened will do to the surrounding area? Gear 5 made the ground rubber. Full awakening of freedom will do what? So I talked about this prior, but like I think me and Sai had talked about this at one point. Or me and Hidden Island. That like my prediction for Gear 5 was that Gear 5 could have the ability similar to Naruto Kurama Cloak. So some people know that. I'm not sure if you do, but meaning that Luffy would be able to give his allies rubber defense, rubber abilities. And so specifically his crew would then be able to live out like because they know Luffy, they've seen Luffy, they understand Luffy. So when they get that, they'll be like, oh my God, they'll have a new understanding of Luffy and how he fights and why he is the way he is. And they'll be very close to Luffy's thing. Like they all understand it. I talked about this on a Twitch stream. The VOD is up. And in that stream, I have, it's not here, it's over there. I have something that Oda drew that makes me 100% believe that he will one day do that. He will one day do that. He drew something, and some of you guys may remember it. Don't spill the beans, guys. But if you guys want to see that, tune into the watch parties and ask me there. Ask me, which we'll be doing every Saturday from now on, without fail, no matter how late it is. Even if I'm not, it depends. Obviously, it's my son and wife and life and then stream, but so far, I've been overcoming everything and making sure I stream, even if it's at 4 a.m. Anyways, as far as full awaken goes, for that wouldn't even fully fit it. There's more to it, and it leans itself into my shadows theory, but we don't have to talk about that right now. It's him, King of Hockey. Again, I'm always going to read your government name, because how you came in. All your super chats have been on my channel. $2 super chat says, Buster Call is pre-time skip enemy. Not even Pizarro's island level. He pretends to be one. Sure, OP is not Dragon Ball, but his weakness is T. But I agree. Pre-time skip enemy. It's like this is the meme with Robin. No, like Robin has been facing so many Buster Calls that at this point she's like, and she got hit with the Buster Call in Ohara. She got hit with the Enies Lobby. For counting movies even more. So then it's boom. It's boom. She's looking at this Buster Call like, damn. When do I win the award? You know what I mean? No part Gear 5 is when he's happy and free and white, not when he's depressed or angry or red. Colors relate to powers he had access to. See, this is my thing. I think that Joy Girl asked me for a recording, so I don't know. I sent it over to her. Managed to squeeze it out during this move, but there's a certain aspect of Kuma's backstory that makes it my favorite alongside Sanji. I actually think that Kuma and Sanji are very similar backstories, very similar stories, to the point that's why the Sanji-Bonnie relationship that we see in this chapter is really endearing. But the point being that there's a nuance in Kuma's character, Dragon's character, and Jinbei's character, several characters, King Neptune's characters, that I think there's a climax on Kuma in a certain way that I don't think free just means happy. I think Luffy is a character that shows you that you can be free and sad. In fact, that if you're not able to be sad, if you're not able to be angry, if you're not able to express yourself, that is being oppressed. So, like when we see like Koala's story, when she was a slave on Marriage Raw, she could only smile, right? And we see in Wano, like the people are forced to smile. They can't express themselves. And it's like being happy, sure, is a good thing, but being free to express yourself is also important. So as far as the colors go, if they represent emotions, elemental hockey, something that I've been always talking about, I think that Luffy would be the character that shows that no, you can be anything. Anything you feel, express it. Don't hide it and show it. Say what's on your mind, you know? And there's so many characters that are reserved because of the way the world works. And Luffy comes in like, no. If this is how you feel, show the world that's how you feel, right? And I think that's a very important context. And I think the Kuma story is something that actually brings that up. What's up, Memoji? Child Robin should have been capable of stopping that Buster Call, to be honest. True, but she was nerfed by being a child. Red hybrid from form about to pull out Bajrang Rock. Yeah, exactly. The order in theory seems destructive, but the traces of history seems these Buster Calls are immense, most likely because of the will of the people, but the books are still circulating for more harp in proper search. Yeah. So Matt in the morning, I agree with a lot, and I'm just, I agree. Good defense. Good explanation. Any connection between smile, fruits, slaves, man? Yeah, I think there is a connection. I think I think it's also going to be simpler than a lot of people are making it out to be. I think the nuance is that the smile fruits are a microcosm, right? Do you think they called a Buster Call for God Valley? I mean, we know that they did in Lucia. If it's Buster Call, sure, why not? Buster Calls don't matter, Like again, I'm saying it doesn't matter, and I know I'm being like a little obtuse about that, but I am saying that about God Valley because it's like, imagine calling a Buster Call on Whitebeard, Rocks, Big Mom, Shiki, Kaido, Garp, Roger, Rayleigh. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I said that in this context, where it's like yeah, sure, they Buster called it. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter what they did to God Valley, because at the end of the day, I had a God Valley video. It called it titles like Fraud Valley, thumbnail, whatever. But the point was that the way they erased God Valley from the maps is because they control the maps. They used history and time to bury the story. The story wasn't deleted. Both sides show us that the story exists. It's simply because of time that God Valley got erased. That is, if you watch the booty video, the recent booty video, I talk about the importance of pirating and history and maps. And those two videos connect on the maps part, where it's like, now it makes so much more sense that, like, even if you look historically, that's how governments operated. They wouldn't want secret facilities to be on maps, right? Or secrets to be mapped. So they can control that. How do they control that? Well, wipe out the people with maps. So Zebek died because he didn't want to be the Buster Call. That is the craziest agenda is. That's the crazy. What is the One Piece boy 10? Tell me what the One Piece is. I love how active you are in the chat today, literally combating all of. I'm not even giving all the counterpoints, but I love it. I love it. I see someone's asked if Sai. No Sai messaged me. See if there's any updates on that. No, he's too busy. Something probably came up. He's been dealing with a lot too. So White G5 is freedom. Luffy said he is free. Yeah, no, but I don't think that like that's restrictive. I think that like he could be any of the forms, but forms equaling set emotion doesn't make sense, to be honest. What does his everyday base form represent in that case? Forms equaling set emotions. Oh, I understand now. Yeah, I get what you mean. I think a lot of it revived with the recent anime episode, which we reviewed in the watch party, and they literally took Oda's panel and changed it. It looks nothing like it. If any of you guys haven't seen it, the last episode, go check it out. When was it chapter 1062, when Luffy turns on fire and he I forget what it was about. His hair goes on fire and it doesn't even look like he gets curly eyebrows. But in the chapter reaction, when that chapter came around, I said, yo, this is Elemental Hockey, right? The anime went sicko mode with that. It doesn't even look like fire hair anymore. Most people's immediate reaction is like, yo, that looks like rocks. So that was a wild thing. I see Jay just went live. So on the Twitch end, I will raid Jay after we're done, which we'll end in a little bit. We'll end kind of soon. So I just want to thank all you guys for being here. Now that I'm, thank you guys for the patience too of, you know, I haven't put out a lot of videos. I was moving, dealing with a lot of life stuff. But that being said, now that I'm here, see these streams, good quality, high quality, the computer's here, gigabyte up, gigabyte down. We got a lot of good things going for us. So that being said, a lot of good to come. I'll be trying my best to upload things as long as life BS doesn't come my way. But yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more chat, and then I'll raid on YouTube and Twitch. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Is Buster Call R-Long blue hockey level is crazy? It's crazy. Thanks for the stream, 50/50 part. Yo, Matt, I know you watched that episode. Thank you for bringing up the 50/50. I appreciate you. Their Buster Call was Garp. That's what I'm saying. We can end that poll. Okay. I know how to split it. I know how to split this. Okay. Which would you rather have? Okay, let's do this. Would you rather call Egghead Buster Call and Boy Tendio? Be honest, who did you vote for? This is a good one. I wanted to do this one earlier, but one singular Mihawk. Oh, the Buster Call is winning over Mihawk. Okay. 73%. Keep in mind, guys, S-Hawk split Amazon Lily. S-Hawk, no Hockey, no Yoru, solo split the island. Par, do you know that I'm the biggest Mihawk hater on this internet? Oh shit, damn, never mind. Wait, Mihawk hater? Wait, so you think that Mihawk doesn't beat a... Mihawk, his introduction was destroying like 5,000 ships, no? Was it, no, there's a force of 5,000, but it was like 50 ships, right? Mihawk single-handedly destroyed an entire Buster Call. In Bharati, let's it's chapter 48, I believe, that they talk about it. Is it 48 that they talk about, or is it 49? Let's do 49. Let's trust the storm. Here it is. Where are we at? How could that be? Uh-oh. Okay, no, it was 48. Damn, I should have trusted my gut. Damn it. It was 48, wasn't it? No? Was it 47? Oh, no, it's 48. He appeared suddenly, just one man. How could one man scupper 50 ships? That's crazy. Mihawk with enough black paint is crazy. Vista bottled the guy up. Voice says Mihawk can't destroy an island. Does the Buster Call only use... What if... Hear me out, guys. What if the cannons were shooting swords? Is the Buster Call now a swordsman? What if the Buster Call was shooting swords? It's now a swordsman, yes? Oh my god. Mihawk can't destroy an island, he can cut it though. If S-Hawk can casually slice Amazon Lily in half, I think Mihawk can destroy an island, right? And that's the thing. If people, the reason why Shanks had the high bounty before is because he was quoted to destroy the island. And we know the reality, but like, you know, we see Shanks and he can do it, right? Par, is there a place to put spicy pics in your Discord? Like, not. It depends what you mean spicy, but there is a museum place. My mods will run it through it. No NSFW. We don't do that in our Discord. But it depends what you mean by spicy. $5 super chat. Maybe vid from vid underscore $5 super chat says maybe Luffy finds out about what Saturn did to Kuma and uses Red Gear 5 on him because he's angry. I'd like that. That'd be fun. Spicy like chicken? Nah, it's not. Let's see what he says. Mihawk has already been buffed. Vista, not nude but back shoots. As long as it's not as it's my okay. You see my last video thumbnail, right? If it's that level, it gets a pass. You know, there's nothing, you know, crazy in there. Oda has done crazier. Ain't this the same guy who wanted a hospital name for the nurses? Wait, who? Hawks are some of the fastest birds in the world. I wonder if Mihawk's power will affect that in some way when he fights Zoro. That'd be fun. Mihawk got this title by default because Shanks stopped bothering about being the swordsman. Their win-loss record is reflected in their heights, and it's why Mihawk had to challenge Shanks at the start of One Piece. Boyton, you don't have to convince me. But I do want to acknowledge that people have, you know, one singular Mihawk is more convincing than one singular Garp. It's interesting. You know? Didn't they call one on Mihawk when they disbanded the 7 Warlords? They didn't send 5 Vice Admirals. Apparently that's the minimum. Right? Apparently we're dealing with a Super Buster call, and I'm still memeing on it. Bust Gang Rise Up is crazy. Maybe they invent. Hold on, let me try and read this name. Anathorimus. An author. Imus. There we go. Maybe they invented Buster Call because a singular Garp was too destructive. I like the way you think. That's my kind of thinking, you know? I like that. They thought, they're like, you know what? Yeah, like, we can't send Garp every time. We have to send 5 Vice Admirals and cannons. Because, like, look at this. Okay. See, this is what I mean by one Garp. Check this out. And this will be kind of the last thing, and then I'm going to go eat. 4. I believe this is it. No. One page back. Wait. Am I misremembering? Is it 4? Oh, it's 439. It's 439? 440? Wait, what? Wait. On the right. Oh, it's right here. This. Okay. Look, Thousand Sunny, right? Which one's more like? Look at this cannonball, dude. Look at this. You can't tell me that the Egghead Buster Call is doing more than this cannonball. Where did Garp even get this cannonball out of? Or like, you know what I mean? Look how massive this cannonball is. And if you don't, like, the scale is even better perpetuated in the anime, which I would imagine, since of the Garp thing, it's like there. But like, even Kuzan's like, damn, bro, look at that ball. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Still got some cannonballs left. What does he say? Underestimate. This was casual me. This is a casual garb. It's a giant iron ball. We're all gonna die. Look how big that is, dude. Look how big Garb's balls are. That's crazy. You must have had over 200 takes of that scene. Oh, the Mihawk one? Death by 1,000 paper cuts? Mihawk or Fraud Man? Even live action Oda told us? Oh my god. That was a funny day when we got that on Twitter. The Mihawk actor had like his PFP was of Mihawk painting his blade black. Craziest agenda. Craziest agenda. Is Kobe stronger than a Buster Call? Garb says he has infinite potential. I think next time we see him, defenseless island, yes. Defenseless island, yes. But if the island's defended, Kobe can't. You know. Here's the thing about Kobe, right? Like he's Honesty Impact was crazy. Nah, no one is island level. He's getting busted. Busted by what? What is the Buster Call even getting, like, you know what I mean? Like, all I'm gonna say is if Saul were in front of Kobe's fist of Honesty Impact, Saul's getting shattered by like the ice. If he was in ice form and Kobe threw the thing. What's up, Hunter? We're closing out the stream in a little bit. I'm just gonna get the raids going. Yeah, I'm gonna get the raids going because I believe Jay is on, and Jay always raids me, so I'm gonna do that on Twitch because he's streaming right now there. I'm just gonna get set up. I'm gonna get set up, and then I'm gonna do that on the YouTube side for a channel that's live. Let's see who's live right now. But I love the conversation, guys. I loved everything, and there's a chapter next week, all that jazz. But they're taking me to court, Rogers base. What? Okay, I'm gonna tune into that, but I want to raid Dax. I'll do that when the stream ends. We'll go over there. I think I got through all the super chats. Do need to eat. I think my son's about to go to sleep again. So I'm gonna go check. Yeah, I rated volume 1 last time I rated, so this time we're good. And that being said, we how many hours has this stream been? Oh, we're about to maybe I'll just go on like 3:59:59. So one more minute-ish. And so is there actually no break next week? No break next week. So next week you have a chapter. I'm gonna try and get as videos out this week because I'm so busy. After February is probably one of the most busiest I've been in the last 6-month hiatus. And I explained at the beginning of the stream why I've been on hiatus. Some of you who've been tuning into streams already know. But I just appreciate everybody who's been patient. I'm in this new location because this is where I will be doing my radiation. Well, I'm not going to be doing my radiation here, but after my surgery, this is where I will isolate myself during my radiation part of my treatment. And so I had to set up here. I'll be here more often. I'll be here for a lot of the next 2 months, and life has been so wildly crazy that I just appreciate everybody who comes out here, supports these and the videos and the 50/50 and everything that we do here. The watch parties, tune into that. Join the Discord to get notified of everything. Also, I did notify you guys of the special member perk that is only on the ParVision side. So I think the Twitch side went over to the J stream, and we're here together on YouTube for a little bit longer, for 10 more seconds. So thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys next time. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you guys again so much for everything. Peace out.